Hi and welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. We are here for the watch along. This morning is the 12:30 kickoff. Chelsea taking on Norwich. Top versus... I'm sorry, Leon, man.
Yeah.
We got Leon in the building representing Norwich.
Yes.
Big up, Leon.
What
You're going to leave me hanging as well, man.
I was looking at the team thinking,
Okay. And of course, representing Chelsea can only be the one and only Sophie Rose.
Hi, everyone.
Good to have you both. We're just looking at the screen there, the Chelsea fans pouring into the stadium. Stamford Bridge is a big game today for both clubs. Well, actually, I heard your manager saying it's a bit of a free hit for Norwich. I don't know about a free hit, man. You need to start getting free hit. In other words, everyone expects them to lose. So
there's no pressure.
There's no pressure. Yeah, I mean,
no, you may as well come and give it a go.
Exactly.
The good thing for you guys is that we have Lukaku and Werner out.
Exactly.
So
you
all right, let's go through the teams. Let me start off first of all with Chelsea. In goal, Mendy, and then you've gone with a back three of Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Rudiger. Wing backs of James and Chilwell, with a midfield of Jorginho and Kovacic, and then a front three of Hudson-Odoi, Mount, and leading the attack, Kai Havertz.
played very well against Malmo.
And on the bench, Kepa, Alonso, Christensen, Loftus-Cheek, Sal Niguez, Barkley, Ziyech.
Stop it.
Bench? Surely not, Chelsea fans.
Can you carry on, please? Getting old now.
Aspilicueta and Si. Weren't old for you lot last year, was it? Right.
Why is Dave on the bench?
Huh?
Why is Dave on the bench?
I don't know.
Dave.
Who's the back three again?
Back three of Chalobah, Thiago Silva,
so
and
Chalobah's
Rudiger.
come in. I think that's because he wants a bit more.
Reece James has started as a wing back.
Yeah, I think that's because he wants a bit
Plus,
more.
as well, remember he played during the week, innit? Aspilicueta, he's getting a bit older.
Yeah.
So, I guess their manager. Aspilicueta.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah. We don't call him that. Dave. When he first came to Chelsea, none of us could pronounce his name, so we just said we'll just call him Dave.
Yeah, makes sense.
By the way, Sophie, you give me your code.
Excuse me?
You give me your code.
No, it's your fault because you employed me on a day that I was very tired. So I got ill.
Yeah, now I got a cold.
Well, that's not my problem, is it really?
And I'm linking it directly back to you because I'd just come back from Cyprus and then I came into contact with you. So that cold is somehow that's come, Well, I've traced the source.
I believe that's not the case, but whatevs.
Right, listen, let's get into the Norwich team, right? Krul in goal, a back three of Kabak, of course, formerly of Liverpool, Gibson and Hanley. And then wing backs of Aarons and Giannoulis.
Giannoulis, yeah. Giannoulis.
Oh, Giannoulis.
Yeah.
Norman, McLean and Lees Malou. And up front, Sargent and Pookie.
You're worse than me.
No, it just says Lees ME. It doesn't say the
Listen,
the
I
last
had
part.
RB Leipzig to pronounce, okay? I don't even know what's going on.
Right, and then on the bench is Rupp, Dowell, Rashika, Tzoulis, Sorensen, Williams, Gunn, Ida, and there we go again. Omadabili.
Omadamabele. He's Irish. So
Is he Irish?
Yeah, he's actually starting from as well at the minute.
Was he Nigerian Irish or something like that?
He must be.
Yeah. All right, so what do you think of that team?
Well, we're unchanged, and to be fair, last two games we haven't lost, but we haven't scored either.
Unbeaten run.
Yeah, 2 games unbeaten, both 0-0s. We're still struggling to put the ball in the net, but it doesn't.
What do you think he's sort of gone a bit more solid? Like he's trying to build from the back a bit.
Since we've gone 5 at the back, we've obviously kept 2 clean sheets, and we were leaking goals. So it needed to be done really. But the only thing is now is trying to put the ball in the net at the other end.
Because the first couple of games, what I noticed about Norwich is that they were so open. I mean, they were really trying to play the high press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? High up the pitch, play out from the back at every given time.
And I know that we're going to do it again today, and it's just going to do my head in.
Oh, he's still been doing that, like playing out from the back.
I mean, he's still trying to play out from the back. He's just got an extra man there now, obviously, but it's just so frustrating because he just doesn't change no matter who we're playing against. Like, obviously, we played. Do you know what? I went to the Brighton game, the last game, and it was the most. Honestly, it was the most entertaining 0-0 I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was actually a really good game, and we played well. Brighton were all right. I think they obviously would have thought they were going to come and win, but no, we actually played decent and we created chances and we should have really based on the chances, we should have won that game.
Yeah.
So we're in better form, but then as soon as we pick up a bit of form, we've got to play against Chelsea. So it's like,
Well, they've got no, like Sophie said, no Lukaku,
yeah,
no Timo Werner today. I mean, both of those are missing. They both got injured in that game.
It's not much of a different team actually to the Malmo game. I think Chalobah's new.
Yeah.
Reece James, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he played in that game. But I know why he's gone with that, because Mount, Kai, and who did you say was on the other side? Yeah, so no, hold on, I've just gone blank.
So you've got Mount, Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, Hudson-Odoi, sorry. So when Hudson-Odoi came on against Malmo, he actually looked, he looked quite good, well. and he's a really good player. He just doesn't get as many starts as what he should do.
I like Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, he's very good, very quick, young. So I'm not surprised with that team. It's more or less unchanged, apart from Chalobah.
Yeah. Predictions for the game, people. At the moment, 8% say it'll be a draw.
I'm 4-0 Chelsea.
20% are saying Norwich will win. 72% say Chelsea.
I thought it'd be higher, actually.
I'm going for another 0-0.
You're going for another 0-0?
With us?
Yeah.
Don't be silly.
Timmy Crow's
I'm putting a bet on right now.
Bloody hell, I'm not too sure if I can read this message. It's for you, Leon. It sounds more...
Is it rude? No good?
Yeah, he's one of my best mates. That's
oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, boy, I want to get no one in trouble here, man.
No, it's fine.
But no, big up to Sterling Mars. And yeah, you was actually at the game last night.
Yes.
He was at the Arsenal game.
Yeah, obviously I came to the Premier the other night, which was sick. Well done, man.
No, it's brilliant.
Well done, brilliant. And I thought whilst I'm here, I thought I'd try and get a ticket to the game last night, and I've got to say I was very impressed.
It's a good performance by Arsenal, man.
Brilliant.
You know one thing.
I'm placing a bet for this 4-0.
Oh, you're placing a bet?
Oh, I am 4-0.
4-0 as well.
I said I was going to do today, and I just don't really get. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to do an accumulator. Let's do an accumulator, shall we?
4-0. Oh, I don't think it'll be 4-0.
You don't?
No.
You don't. What you think it will be, less or more?
Thing is, though, with Norwich, though.
3-0.
Oh, how humble of you and lovely.
I would snatch a 0-0. I'd take a 0-0 every day of the week.
No, that'd be a great. You get a point at Chelsea. That's a great result. That's one of them results that, you start to say to yourself, 3 unbeaten, got a draw at Chelsea. We're moving. You know what I mean? So, it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe this game. What we also have to factor in is Chelsea have played during the week. Yeah, it was a very easy win against Malmo, but they've had a game during the week. Norwich are fresh. Will that help Norwich? I think you need to get that first goal though.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want to hear my accumulator?
Yeah, let's see your accumulator.
I've done sixfold. I've gone Chelsea, then Leeds versus Wolves. I've gone Wolves. Everton against Watford. Everton. Then Palace against Newcastle. I've gone Palace. Southampton, Burnley draw, and Brighton, Manchester City draw.
Brighton, Manchester City draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may as well rip that up right now, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Well, we'll see. I'll hold you to that.
Rip that up right now. Anyway, so your prediction is 4-0.
4-0, yeah.
Leon?
I mean, I said 0-0 a minute ago, but I don't know if that's an actual prediction. That's just more in hope. I mean, if I don't want to say we're going to lose. You know what I mean? I've done this last time. But if I have to make a prediction,
talk it up, man.
I think you'll start off all right. But the point, if you let in a goal before half time, I think that's when it starts.
I'm going to say 1-0 Norwich.
1-0 Norwich. That's it, man. Be bold.
Do you know what?
Be bold.
We upset someone every time we come up, a big team.
Yeah.
And so far, Man City have battered us. Liverpool have battered us. Well, Arsenal, I wouldn't say you battered us.
We didn't batter you.
Yeah.
You played all right on that day.
Yeah, it was all right. So I'm just going to say that today's the day. Chelsea missing both strikers. They haven't got a recognisable front man. I'm just going to say we're going to nick a 1-0.
Today's the
Grant
day, Sophie.
Hanley, 89th minute header.
Oh,
come on.
Andrew C says, calm down, Robbie. Poor Villa side, and you're overreacting. No one ever wants to give it. Every time we beat a team, they're poor.
They won't.
Villa are not a poor side. Andrew C, I'm sure he's United. You're United. What happened when Villa played United at Old Trafford?
Yeah, they won, didn't they? They beat them.
Right? And that's not a poor Villa side. They've got some very good players. John McGinn, Douglas Luiz.
They had a good start on 11 last night.
Yeah, man.
And they were
Danny Ings, Ollie Watkins, Tyrone Mings. Buendia. Yeah, your old boy.
Yeah.
So, you know, he says, you're overreacting. You were right not to slag Arteta off at the start, but let's see where you are after the Leicester-Liverpool game. Well,
no, I'm not going to lie, Arsenal were solid last night.
Liverpool game's another thing, but it was a great performance. And the best thing about Friday night football, it can be the best or the worst, as I always say. If you win the game, you're chilled for the rest of the weekend. I can put my feet up now and I can watch every game, you know, and just relax. But if you lose it, you don't even want to watch football for the rest of the weekend. You know what I mean? So, but
who were your goal scorers yesterday?
Emil Smith-Rowe. Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe. Love that song, man.
I love that song.
That's a great song, isn't it?
One of the best chants of
Aubameyang
that.
score?
Have you heard that chant?
No.
You wouldn't know that chant.
Why would I want to know that?
Aubameyang did score, yes. Aubameyang, Emil Smith-Rowe, and
These
by
taste
the
like
way,
sugar
there's a banner there that they're holding up for Matthew
Matthew
Harding.
Harding, yeah.
I remember Matthew Harding when he died. It was a helicopter crash, wasn't it? Yeah, that was really sad. So this must be the memorial for it, maybe.
Yeah.
Because,
A lot of my friends posted on accounts this week about
and
it.
of course they got a stand named after him. But I remember that was really sad, and I know
It's the shed end and the Matthew Harding.
Yeah. And other goal scorer was Thomas Partey.
Was that his first goal?
First goal.
I witnessed it.
Scored his first
I
goal.
was there.
I thought it was
Petrollis,
3-1.
Yeah, they scored an absolute.
Oh.
Villa's goal was an absolute worlding. Wasn't
Out
it?
of nowhere as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, literally
I was
just...
like, what? Everybody's like, did that go in?
It hit like that upright, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it could not be any more in the top
It was
corner.
an unbelievable goal.
I got the score wrong, but I did say to Pippa in the Premier League preview show that there'd be goals in that game.
Who did you say would win that game?
I said 2-2.
See, I knew you'd go against us.
No, but hold on a minute.
Cardinals.
That's only because you don't know what's going to happen with Arsenal. 1 week you're amazing, the next minute you're shit. I'm so confused. A bit like yesterday.
You're actually right about that, to be honest.
I was just like, what do I do?
Ooh,
Like you said, Villa don't have the worst players in the world.
No, Villa have got a very good side.
They just had a
honestly.
couple of bad results, haven't
They've
they?
got a very good side. Their fans.
A very good-looking side, actually.
Oh, God.
Can't believe I've got no crisps today, Robbie.
There was this there's this girl who come last night. It was their first Arsenal game, and she goes, excuse me, she's not an Arsenal fan, and she goes, I've come to see Tyrone Mings. I'm like, what?
To be fair,
Here's a looker.
he's a bit of a man, and he is.
But she did enjoy the game, though. She really did enjoy the game. Anyway, the game's about to kick off now. The players have taken the knee, and here we go for the kick-off. Chelsea versus Norwich City. Can Norwich City spring?
Come on, boys.
What would be the biggest surprise of the weekend if they could get a victory here against Chelsea?
Yeah,
Immediately Chelsea moving the ball forward. Ooh. Can't afford to concede early in this game, Norwich. They've got to stay in it as long as they can.
I'm
That is
very
true.
happy there's no Werner because we do really lack pace at the back. And to be fair, I think is it Havertz who got up at the top of the minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not overly fast. He's not.
But they've got Hudson-Odoi next to him.
Yeah,
Now. He's quick.
That's a bit worrying. But is he on the wing or? Because our fullbacks,
Yeah, I'd
our
have thought he'd be-
fullbacks are rapid.
I think he will sort of play wide. Can Norwich? How many has Pookie scored this season? Yeah, one goal.
both our goals. Oh, and now we just took
fell
out
on
one
him.
player.
I really want to know with Tuchel, because obviously he just started playing Ben Chilwell again. But it's so weird, like 1 minute he favours Alonso and he'll play for a load of games, then he'll favour Ben Chilwell, and none of them even do anything wrong. He's got like a nice rotation.
I think that's what he does well, though, Sophie, is that he manages your squad very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think like for instance, like when Sarri was in, and even Lampard a bit, he peed off a lot of players, didn't he? Because when you've got so many egos and players ain't playing, but Tuchel seems
I think he does all right. No, I think he does. Yeah, he does a good
He
job.
kind of manages the squad well in that, like.
Yeah. Well, with Frank, because he had that
a lot of
bust up with
players always
Alonso.
seem to be
Alonso wasn't
playing.
even on the bench for
Yeah.
the next however long.
And I mean, look, he's been playing Loftus-Cheek, he's been playing Chalobah.
Yeah, I do think Hudson-Odoi needs to have a few more games if they want to keep him at Chelsea.
Yeah, because
Because there's lots of other clubs I think that are going to be interested in him. I think there was in the last transfer window actually.
Norwich trying to play it out, not play it out, but playing it around at the back a lot there, and nearly got caught out.
Obviously, we can't have no Gilmore today either because
Oh yeah, Gilmore, Billy Gilmore, Chelsea player, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Another loanee.
Yeah.
You could have a wicked team.
Well, yeah.
Chelsea could put a loanee team
They
together
actually could.
and put him in the Premier League, and they'd
Yeah.
probably be
You
like
reckon?
mid-table.
Yeah, I agree
But
with
that
that.
Gallagher, who's tearing us apart for Palace
Connor.
on Monday, yeah, he's Chelsea player.
Yeah. We've got a lot of Conor Gallagher. There is.
That's a foul ref.
Saying that though, we haven't actually been playing Gilmore. Since we took Gilmore out of our starting 11, we've picked up 2 results.
Oh, so he's
He's very small, isn't he? Like,
Yeah, he is.
And we played against Brighton, and I got players like Dunk, like an absolute statue of a man.
Oh, attack here for Norwich.
Go on, get up that wing.
I'd love to see Norwich score, just so you make the game really interesting.
Hello?
That's a good ball. Oh.
Yeah.
No, Soph?
You know when I'm quiet is when I'm worried.
Yeah, if we get an early goal,
Come, babe.
Give the ball away like that.
No.
Now, Chelsea are on the attack.
Now back.
Someone move in, for fuck's sake. What was
He
that?
should have played the ball. He should have played the ball out wide to the right there.
Cross it in. No, that was terrible crossing.
Go on.
Who was that, Mace?
Very calm.
Oh, Kai. It's Kai.
Go on. Go on.
Oh, no.
Player to look out for us who's been class, to be fair, is that Matthias Norman.
Have you
Matthias
noticed,
Norman.
though,
Is he German?
No, he is Danish, I think.
have you noticed since Tuchel's come in, Chelsea pass really well at the back? Like if it goes back to the goalkeeper, we'll literally pass it around. I think he's told them specifically, don't just kick it out to anyone.
Yeah.
Because I always used to worry me before. Oh, come on, babe! Oh!
That was a great ball there.
So close.
No, I think he's Norwegian actually. Where's Haaland
Norwegian.
from?
Haaland, Norway.
Yeah. He plays with Haaland. So
Hudson-Odoi nearly got on the end of that one.
last time I went to Stamford Bridge was obviously not when Norwich played Chelsea, and it was the game where John Ruddy knocked Drogba out.
Knocked him out?
In mid-air. He went to punch the ball
Yeah.
and missed, and literally punched Drogba square in the jaw, and he was
remember
knocked
that.
out in
What year
mid-air
was that?
and just slapped the
Wow.
floor
What
and went
year
off on
was
a
that?
stretcher. Probably 2013, I think.
That's a big
fair.
guy. I mean, so
2014.
I remember that one game where Czech was basically knocked out, Kudicini was basically knocked out, John Terry had to go in goal.
I remember
yeah,
that.
I remember that,
Yeah, John Terry.
And then I think Czech always played with a head
Yeah.
protector on, didn't he, after that? But again, that was really weird for Lukaku and Timo Werner to get injured in the space of a few minutes. I think you have those sorts
Was that
of
in the
games
same game they
sometimes.
got injured?
Same
Chance
game,
there.
yeah.
Good shot there by Rudiger.
Yeah.
Andrew C says, Robbie, unpopular opinion, but are Chelsea boring to watch? All the top teams, City, Liverpool, Bayern, PSG, don't play it free at the back. With the quality, you
That's the
don't
most ridiculous
need
thing I've
to.
ever heard.
Got a
Boring
point
to
though.
watch. What?
Got a point.
Oh yeah, it was so boring when Kai Havertz scored in the Champions League and won us the league for the second
we're
time.
not winning team. Yes, we know, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? Free at the back. What are you free at the back against Norwich?
Have they?
Well, what would
Norwich.
you rather we have?
Huh?
What would you rather we do?
Was it entertaining, man? I mean, I think Andrew C. I don't always agree
Free
with
at the
you.
back ain't even
but
that bad.
I'm
What's
agreeing
wrong
with
with that?
Andrew C. on this point.
Do
Chelsea
you want,
are
what do you
not.
want four at the back?
It's a
Do
bit.
you think Chelsea are exciting to watch?
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the Malmo and the in these sorts of games, no, but like when we come against other teams, yeah, we're well exciting to watch. What dumb
When you
comment.
played Liverpool, I mean, that's hard to judge that one, I guess, because you went down to 10.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say.
Yeah,
actually,
no,
yeah,
I
okay.
don't think we're boring to watch at all.
But you're not as
I would prefer, but this is actually an all-round Premier League thing that we see more worldy goals because more or less nowadays we don't see those goals like we used to. Normally it's like teams trying to like
Walk
work
it
together
in.
and put the ball in the box
Yeah.
and like make a goal from that. We don't really see many worldy strikes anymore.
Yeah, but are they exciting to watch? Be
Well,
honest.
fucking more exciting than Arsenal. I can tell you that
I don't
now.
know,
You are
man.
boring.
I don't know. Not the way we played last night. The way we played against
Well,
Tottenham. Exciting to watch. I'm not on about winning. Listen, you guys.
So you don't think the 3-0 against Tottenham was exciting to watch?
I'm not being bad-minded there, right? I'd like to be in your position. I'd like to, you know what I mean? But
No, I know what you're
are you
saying.
excited to watch what he's saying?
No,
Is
I
it-
know what you're saying, but I can name many games that I've found exciting. The 3-0,
Right.
the 3-0 against Tottenham, I thought was very exciting.
Yeah, to be fair,
Right,
you did
poll
tear
up.
them a bit
Are
of a
Chelsea
new one.
boring to watch as one of the top European teams? At the moment, 30% say no, 70% say yes. You are boring to watch.
It is hard to watch from outside the Champions League
202
trophy.
people have voted.
Trophies.
Let's see if that goes up as more people vote.
Go on, babe,
Here's
go
a
on, babe.
chance.
Out.
Shoot.
It's looking
Shoot.
ominous. It's looking ominous.
Go!
There it is.
Mason,
That's a great-
Mason.
That's a great finish by Mason Mount. And
So fucking boring, I have to say. It's so boring. It's so fucking boring. I can't. A goal in 7 minutes. I am bored. I am bored.
boring, Chelsea.
Mason.
Marty McCann says boring. Rabbit says hella boring. Timo Werner there laughing in the stands because he knows he
Pulisic
would
is still
never have scored
injured.
that.
That's one player I want to see come back. Pulisic. I miss him not being in the team.
It's
Great
a
goal.
great finish.
This is what I mean though. Just
Great
take a
finish,
shot.
but Norwich, that was too easy.
No, but just
There,
me
look.
decided to take a shot at least. Take a shot, yeah.
Oh, it's through his
Great
legs
goal,
as well.
great
It's through his
goal,
legs.
great goal by Mason Mount. That's a fantastic finish. Right through the legs.
Love it.
Who's that go through? Whose legs was that?
Ben Gibson.
My accumulator is well
How
on
was
the
that
way.
nicked through there? That's like...
It's hit the post as well. Hit the post and gone in.
Fucking hell.
That's it, babe. Yes.
It's a long afternoon now, isn't it? It's just gonna
Long
be a
afternoon,
long
you needed to
afternoon
score
now.
first.
I don't think the goalkeeper could have done much about that goal, to be
Rory
fair.
says he's still boring though.
Oh, no. A goal in 7 minutes. I am bored.
Muhad says boring. I think they're all being ironic here. It says, yes, it's boring, says Michelle. Boring goal, says Rafi.
The only thing I can hope for now is that Chelsea get a bit overconfident and sit
Kumaran
off.
says, oh my God, Money Mace has actually scored. Well done, Soph. You've got your man. And you're 4-0 starting to look on. That was not a good start, Leon.
No.
You need to get that foot. Well, listen, the only thing you can, what I always say, this is how I always console myself in games, right? When you go 1-0 down early, I'm like, well, at least it didn't happen like in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
You've got time to get back in the game, but
Unless we concede another one before half
Chelsea
time.
have got an extremely good defence. So
Yeah, yeah. But this is what I said. You need to not concede in the first half because it's quite damaging to like a team that.
Yeah, let
But it's
alone
not.
the first.
Come on, in
10
this
minutes.
game though, what are you meant to do
I know.
really?
yeah, you met my daughter the other night, Kenya. Did you meet my daughter the other night at the Premier?
I don't think I did.
Kenna,
no.
she texted me the other day, right? She goes, I'll ask my dad if it's okay. And I'm like thinking, Dad? I'm like, who the hell is that? And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, what's wrong with your
Kenya.
dad?
Oh, yeah,
She went to school with Max Aarons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in the same class.
Was Luton? Was that Luton?
No, it was in Milton Keynes.
Oh, okay.
You know, in her latter time.
My
she
friend
went.
watches us every week, Nikki B. Say hello, Nikki B.
Big up Nikki B.
Yeah.
Is he a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, Chelsea, yeah. Of course he
Nikki
is.
B, I'll take that back.
He likes our watch-alongs. He says I perform much better on here when I'm not hungover, which I would agree
Yeah,
with.
Nikki B, I'm with you on that. Unfortunately, we don't see it a lot.
No, I know. Although I was absolutely hanging on that day we played Tottenham, and once the goals started going, I'm pretty sure I did a lap of the studio.
Yeah, to be fair.
That was
That
was an exciting performance by Chelsea.
That's what I said. But also,
Yeah, I'll give you
not
that.
only was it 3 goals, they were all scored by our defenders. So
But
that's what I
three
like
at
about
the,
Chelsea.
what the point Andrew C is making is 3 at the back. Norwich.
What would you rather? 2 at the back?
4 at the back, entertaining. You know,
4 at the back's
This is a
entertaining?
great run by Rudiger. He
Go on,
does that a
babe.
lot recently, doesn't he?
Rudiger likes to get forward every
Balls
now and
in.
again. Oh,
Could have went anywhere. Norwich are looking very shaky at the moment.
that went off. Oh no, it didn't.
When
go off.
aren't we looking shaky?
But what annoys me about Norwich though, babe, is that like you obviously have the quality to come up to the Premier League. You've done it a million times before. Why don't I don't know if they have the money, but like you need to go for it to stay in and
we
build.
actually have this year. Like we've spent like 60 million, and for us, that's like more than we've spent combined in like the last 5 years.
So who were your big signings then?
That all on the bench.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what
know. So we spent over 20 million on 2 wingers, and we're now playing a formation that doesn't have wingers in.
Yeah,
So it just doesn't make
Crazy,
sense.
isn't it?
Was the manager you've got now? Because I don't know much about Norwich. Or the manager you've got now? Was he managing the
Yeah,
Championship?
he's been our manager for like 5 years.
But I don't
think.
think it. I don't know. I don't know if that always works. I think
I
Championship.
do think that if it carries on how we are, I don't think he'll make the full season this time. Because,
by Christmas sort of thing.
well, depending on how many results I mean, like obviously today we're not really expected to pick
Havertz
anything
on the
up.
ball again here.
To cross it in. Oh, a
Corner
corner.
to Chelsea. Stop trying to impose the Chelsea way on Norwich.
Eh?
Oh, if you had more money.
No, I'm not saying
What,
that.
he's
I'm
still,
just saying.
What, he's still in charge?
No. What I'm
so
saying
you want to
is,
sack him like what you lot always do,
well,
and they've got to have loads and loads of money.
You would love to change managers and win Champions League trophies. So shush. But what I'm saying is, though, no, as a fan, isn't it frustrating to come up, go down, come up, go down?
Yeah, it must be.
It is.
Like,
it
I
is
don't,
frustrating.
because there are teams that come up from the Championship. For instance, Brighton, it took them years to get into the Premier League, and now they're doing really well. You can look, even Burnley, for instance, they've come up and done well.
Yeah,
I think
every
it's very
time we come
important
up,
to have a good
Like, there's
manager.
something not connecting here and going right, because you can't keep
I
yo-yoing
know,
like
but
that.
we always win the Championship, and then the frustrating thing is that every time we win the Championship, the team that comes up by winning the playoffs always does better than us. So, like, last time we was up, Sheffield United
Yeah, I
won the
see.
playoffs.
Yeah.
We're like, at the first half of the season, they were like 5th or something, weren't they? Like, they went on a mad run. This year, Brentford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's always the team that finished like 5th
Yeah.
in the Championship that come up and do better than us. And like, it doesn't make sense because we
How
should.
much did Brentford spend on players
Not
coming up?
much.
Not a lot.
You know, they
A
don't
lot
really
less
spend
than
a lot,
us.
but
But they had a really. I think also it's how you start your first game off, and obviously was their first game against Arsenal? Was that their first
you
game?
know the first game was against Arsenal.
Well,
so
I don't know.
even
I'm
try
just
to carry
clarifying.
on. You think you're so funny, you do.
They won, didn't they?
And I know you now.
You give it, I give it.
Steve
That
says,
sounded
I
really
don't
bad.
think Soph gets to 3 at the back. It's the fact that you're playing with fullbacks rather than a front attacking 3.
Well, no, but then we have 2 wing backs in Reece James and Chilwell, more or less.
Yeah, but you're saying, like in a game like this, front 3, go for it. You know what I mean?
Well, but we've not played that. I don't see why we would just change that for these guys when we're doing well, winning the games. Winning games is the most important thing, and I think we do play exciting football. I can think of a million other
I
teams
think
that are
Chelsea
boring.
play winning football. I don't think they're boring, to be honest, but they're not as entertaining
No, there
as
are
like
some
your
games.
Liverpools.
No, there
and-
are some games where I wish, like Mace just then, they would just take a shot rather
Look at
than
that
having
game
to
the
walk it
other
into the
day.
box.
Look how you lot played the other day against Man City. At home, you got totally dominated. Remember that?
What you mean the other day, a few weeks ago?
Yeah, you got dominated, man. You hardly touched the ball in the game.
Yeah.
At home.
Well, but then again, you're going to have those games where you don't pick up the points, I suppose, and we were favourites in that game.
Yeah, but again, that was that 3 at the back. It wasn't until you changed it later on that you started to attack and things
Yeah,
like that.
okay, maybe we do need to change it every now and again, but we like playing with our, we like playing with our wing
Hanley's
backs.
looking like you got a step on the foot there, Hanley.
Might be. What happened there? Did he stand?
Oh, no, he's gone over on his ankle a bit. Let's see.
Oh, what happened there? He's felt something go, hasn't he? I think.
He looks like he sort of went over on his ankle a little bit. That's a bit of a worry because he's one of your better defenders, isn't he?
Yeah, we have got the Amadama Ballet on the bench. You know, it seems like he's alright though.
38-0 win says, W says, rival fans need to stop crying.
But have you noticed ever since I said it to you, because I made a good point to Robbie once, I said if when a player's genuinely injured, they don't make a fuss or anything. And every injury now that I've seen, again, not really much of a fuss. Actually, no, you know what, the first one was Lukaku, actually.
Yeah.
But
I
generally,
think-
they all just say, no, I'm done,
Yeah,
and
that
go
is
walk
one of
off.
the
Like
greatest
that. He
points
didn't
you
go
ever
down
made.
and start screaming, yeah.
Go on.
Always. Oh, come on, referee. Oh, my
That's
gosh.
soft, isn't it? That.
Referee, give him a chance, man.
I think it's the colour of the shirt.
That was more of a foul there. What? He's run into him. How's that a foul?
Who was the ref today?
Andy Madley.
Well, to be fair,
Oh,
I thought that was going back to Sargent then.
The only ref I really hate is Oliver. I just don't,
Mike
I'm
Dean
like,
as well.
Yeah,
shush.
Mike Dean.
I know Mike
Well,
Dean,
no, Mike Dean has his moment. Mike Dean, though, just is like, I've decided this is it, and if there's absolutely no chance you're ever going to change his mind.
You see the other day, like, you know the one where he should really have sent off the Palace player against Saka? Well, not shouldn't. He should
I
have
don't
sent
think I
him
watched
off.
it, but
Yeah, and he didn't give it. And
Oh,
he's
was that when
been-
he absolutely cleaned them out?
Yeah. He didn't give it, right? And he's Mike Dean's actually been stood down from refereeing this week. You know, if you have a really bad performance, they stand you down
Yeah,
from
yeah,
refereeing. So he and the VAR team from that game have been stood down.
Pure.
no way.
Yeah. But that's no good to us, is it? After,
No, yeah, it's a bit late now.
you
isn't
know.
it? Come on, we're growing into this game now a bit.
Yeah, they are. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it?
Blimey.
Nah.
Hello?
Yeah, you can't play that in there like that. It's just Mendy in goal, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep the ball on the floor.
Mendy's got a really good judge of character and when to come off his line and not.
Yeah.
Like he's actually one of the few that can do that.
He was brilliant last week
He's
against
the only
Brentford.
reason you won that game, I think.
Against who?
Brentford.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
They had some
Who's that
chances.
sergeant?
We got him from. He's American.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. We got him from Werder Bremen.
Okay.
10 million again. missed a completely open goal last week.
He's repaying it then.
Yeah.
So why isn't he playing the wingers that...
Just we're not playing a formation which suits it. Last week we brought on Rashika at the end of the game, and he looks really good. I don't really know why. I think it's because we're going for the 5 at the back because we're trying to stop the goals leaking in, and obviously you can't fit everyone in all the time, make everyone happy, but maybe he's thinking of impact subs.
You're going to need impact subs, mate.
Yeah, we're going to need something. If we can keep it at 1 for as long as possible and go for it at the end.
Grab a 1-1.
Yeah, snatch something.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Neither do I. Hello.
Oh, nicked it. Sergeant. Oh, that's a poor ball by Pookie. Come on, give the man a chance.
You know, Pookie is now the all-time highest goal scorer for Finland ever.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Or he's you're talking about that. Hudson-Odoi's in.
Go,
it's 2-0.
Sexy.
2-0.
I'm eating my popcorn.
Leon was just talking about
Loving
keeping
the
it
life.
1-0 for as long as possible. An easy ball, carved apart. 2-0 to Chelsea. Shall we go home now?
Yeah.
What were you saying early?
My 4-0 was right on. I wish I put it on.
Your 4-0's looking good.
This
I
is
didn't
gonna
bet.
be
I bet the
painful.
accumulator though. But if they can keep me in the game, I'm happy.
So fast, a goal
That
every
was
10 minutes.
too easy. Look at this. The ball's down the other
How has it
end.
gone from there?
One ball here. Look at this ball.
Well done, babe.
Oh, that's a good run, to be fair.
He's onside without a doubt.
He's well on side.
Here he goes.
I was praying he was offside.
And I thought the keeper come off his line a bit slow as well. Look at this.
And he looked really to one side as well. Look how open that.
Yeah, you're right. Hudson-Odoi with a great finish that would do his confidence well. Great ball by Kovacic. And
We love it, don't we?
great finish.
We love it.
Great finish there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great finish by Hudson-Odoi, and it's 18 minutes gone. Looks like the game's over, mate. I'm not being harsh, but
It is. We've scored 2 goals all season. We're not going to be able to score 2 at Stamford Bridge.
now you've got to score 3. Bloody hell.
Well, I don't know. Like, what would you do now? Do you like go for it and like allow like another 8 or 9 to go in, or like try and shut up
I
shop?
think you've got to try and sit in a bit and just damage limitation for a little bit and try and see if you can get one on the break or something.
So frustrating, man.
Just texting all my Chelsea pals. Great game. This it's so boring. I'm so bored.
Yeah, but we are shite.
No, but hold on a minute. I get that, but
Come on, Sergeant.
you can still go out, fighting.
Let's back the underdogs.
Go on.
Go on. Everybody in the chat right now, I want you to back Norwich.
Oh,
Let's give them some positive energy.
Yeah, come on.
Let's back the underdog. We want everybody behind Norwich.
Goal before half
If
time.
you're in agreement with me, in the comments just say yes.
You
Smash
are.
some
Yes,
yellow and
you
green,
are rude.
yellow and green love hearts. in
Andrew
there.
C says, Robbie, Norwich should have stayed at home and forfeited the match and prepare for the games they have a chance in. This is torture. He said, I feel it for Norwich, they're not good enough.
He's bang
Yes,
on.
the chat is going wild. Yes. Yes, says Heroes Nick. Big Dave says yes. Prince DM31 says yes.
Don't bother
Henny
me.
Brown TV says Norwich, gold, loads of love heart emojis.
Come on, lads.
Harry Mills says yes. Mohammed says no. Deadwood says yes. Ultimate says yes. Crazy Dave, yes. Let's go, Norwich says Michael. Come
I'm
on.
going to go going Greek
Lots
after
of
this to celebrate.
Look at the positive energy in there, man. Come on.
Feed this.
Come
food.
on. Norwich.
A goal before half time.
Yes.
Gets us back in this game.
All right.
Positive energy, man. You guys, if we get this goal, it will be because of the people in the chat.
I will go mad.
I'm taking the energy from here.
Okay. You're so jealous. You are so jealous of
I
my
want a
boys.
game though. I want to, you know what I mean?
I want a game
I
as
don't
well.
want to see a 4-5-0 pumping.
Nah.
It
You know what I
could
mean?
be.
See
Do you remember
get
when,
what?
you remember when Chelsea beat Aston Villa 8-0 back in the day?
No.
Yeah, you do.
The yeses are still coming in. The yeses are still coming in. Come on, positive energy, Norwich. Come on, and get a goal back here.
8-0.
Huh?
8-0.
8-0 tonight. It was years ago. It was probably like 7-ish years ago. And my dad was down with his mate who was Aston Villa, so me and Dad sat in the Chelsea end and his mate sat in the Aston Villa end. And I just remember him coming in going, I feel sick. I feel physically sick. But yeah, I was at that game.
To be fair, how this is going, it's been a goal every 10 minutes, so it could be 9.
Look at that. That's too easy, Norwich. That's better.
Oh,
And he's giving a
Free
free kick.
he's giving away wet fouls, he is. To be fair, we've now got a couple of...
How's that a foul?
I know.
You got the ball.
I think we've got Leeds at home next.
Have you?
And they've been quite poor, haven't they?
Yeah, I think you can win that one. Listen, babe, you're coming to the home of the Champions League winners double.
I know.
Very difficult.
But we did beat Man City last time we was up.
Oh, you?
And we had 6 injuries. That was probably the maddest day of my life.
But you do get those sorts of days in the Premier League, but I think the goals you've let in today has just been poor defending.
I think them days are gone where like teams like Norwich go and beat the big sides now.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Chelsea's
What's
still
it in
got the
them?
ball. Oh. Look at that, it's too easy again.
Tuchel's played a really fast team as well, like Chalobah, Hudson-Odoi are very, very like quick players. I think that's why he's put Chalobah in and taken Dave off.
Did Chalobah come through the academy?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
With Tammy and everyone.
Yeah, he's a good player actually.
Yeah. Here you go.
Rudiger skilling up players.
He's only broken into the team this season.
Rudiger skinning up our striker. Come on. Get hold of the ball.
23 minutes gone. Chelsea already 2-0 up. Sophie put a bet on for 4-0. No, your prediction 4-0.
No, I didn't. I should have done, but I was like,
Your accumulator looked good until you,
I put
you told me that City result.
I put a £10 bet on Southampton 3-1 and I won 100 at that.
Okay.
I was good with that one. Actually, the only accumulator I've ever won is where I covered the teams and I just put win, lose, draw, win, lose, and I won like 60 quid.
Yeah, that's about it. You're better off.
Is there any water around here?
Is
The
there not
service
one in there?
today has been poor.
There are waters in the...
Oh, come on. It's free kick.
Waters in the
Jason?
fridge downstairs, guys.
Any water, guys?
Darius.
And a sandwich?
Yeah, I could
Right,
do.
John, taking the piss now. Sandwiches as well. Sound like Thai.
Ty literally had eaten the whole bowl of crisps and God knows what
That
before
guy-
even like
no,
15
I've never
minutes.
seen anyone eat like that guy in my life.
And he's so skinny.
He's got a tapeworm inside him, man. He's living life. Living life, that tapeworm.
Okay, Norwich pushing forward a little bit now.
Just need to get hold of the ball and keep it a bit better. It's just...
There you go, he's watering. Ryan there's got
I love
water
it.
incoming.
We like this water, this Cano water.
Is it water in cans?
Yeah.
It's eco-friendly, so you can recycle the. Thank you, Doc. You can recycle the can too.
Nice.
Is that what it is?
Can you chop me one, please?
Ready?
Ready. Thank you.
But you're going to do Tim Krul and drop it.
You nearly got it. Have that.
Sophie, you're getting this cold, man.
Huh?
It's cold.
Oh, get a grip.
You know men don't do colds well.
I mean, I got
we
ill
don't do
that day.
sickness men. Oh, look at this Chelsea are turning on the star now.
Went off. I
Still
think.
got a corner out of it.
Did we get a corner out of that? What was a goal? Oh, it is a corner. I thought it was a goal kick.
Dominating the game, man. Reece James could literally come off and get his sister to come on at the moment.
That's
you know
what I mean.
mean?
So Reece James, Chalobah, and Hudson-Odoi are actually quite quick players. So's Alondo, to be fair, I suppose, but not as much. Chilwell, he's another
Thiago
he's another
Silva
quick
coming
player.
forward.
What about you?
He's done really well, hasn't he?
Silva loves a little header every now and again. What was that, mate? It was terrible. Who was that, Mace?
Please, not.
No, that was
We've
awful.
got
That was a poor
everyone
ball.
back. God, he was
Well, that's
begging.
why our defenders have pushed forward, because there's nobody there.
Yeah, literally. We never played 2 up front in the Championship.
You don't?
We didn't in the Championship. No, we just played Pookie on his own. And now
I quite love Chelsea to play 2 up front. We very rarely do.
So the other night, were you playing Lukaku and Werner together?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Werner's sort of on the side, isn't he?
Werner was playing, wide.
Yeah. Plays out wide or like just behind him sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we.
I do think there's actually a really good player there with Werner. Like,
Do you know,
When he
like
starts-
Robbie says, he's so quick and not many players can keep up with him, but then he gets the ball in the box and it's like, it could be an open goal and it would still end up.
No composure whatsoever.
But he wasn't like that before he came to Chelsea.
No, he
was
just panics.
Well, I don't know, man. I remember seeing him play for RB Leipzig one time against Tottenham. He did score in that game, but he had a couple of chances that he missed in that game as well, yeah.
It's a silly
He's just not, he's not clinical. You know, you get some players, they're just like that. They're good players, but they're not clinical. They just get into those danger areas and they don't have that killer composure, you know? Panic a bit.
Mind you, Lukaku hasn't been in too good form recently, has he, either?
No, he's not really scored a lot of
no,
goals, has he?
No, he hasn't.
And now he's going to be out for a few games.
He did well for the first few games when he started, and then sort of drifted off a little bit.
Did he score on his debut?
Yeah. He scored against us.
Go on then. Go on, pick one out. Get there.
Very good defending. Was that Chilwell?
Yeah,
Run on. Oh,
what is he doing? Bloody hell, he ain't
Come
woken
on,
up yet,
boys.
has he?
such donkeys.
Let's go, boys! Oh, Callum's a little bit slow there.
Now
Come
look,
on, Callum,
Chelsea
push
are on the
forward.
attack.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, he's surrounded.
What was that player doing there?
Oh, just a donkey. Just asleep.
Okay.
Flipping hell. I'd have done better than that.
So you're giving
No,
Chelsea,
no, I'm giving him the call,
you're
and
giving
players-
Chelsea time to move the ball though. Like when we play other teams, they'll be straight on us straight
Yeah.
away. That's all you have to.
We
If you
don't
want to beat
really-
us, all you have to do is go straight to us to give us no time on the ball.
We don't press enough, really. Like, we just...
Yeah, but to do that, you've got to, you can be very brave. They're already 2-0 down, isn't it? So they can't. They overcommit.
Yeah.
It'd be 3-4. If it's going, in like the games, Premier League, 2-0 still
Yeah.
you can still get back in the game. 3-0, it's like last night. As soon as that third game, as soon as the third goal goes in, I'm like,
A couple of tasty tackles going in there.
I know. As soon as the third goal went in last night, I'm kind of like, yeah, we're good tonight. We'll win.
But I'll bet when that...
There's been a lot of 3-0s in
First
the
one went
Premier League,
in.
though it hasn't been enough.
What, from them?
Yeah.
No, I'm still all right.
Really?
Because I'm
they
looking
then
at it.
started dominating after that.
Yeah, they did, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's like 8 minutes left. They ain't scoring 2 goals.
People
in that
around
time.
me were getting a bit...
Yeah,
shook.
people around me as well, because Arsenal can be, but if it was 2 goals now, you're in panic.
Yeah.
But when it's 3,
That free kick was quite close afterwards.
yeah.
If that goes in,
Yeah.
then it's a bit panic.
yeah, once you get that, once you go 3 up in the Premier League, man,
Yeah.
you're
Go on.
more or less home and dry. Sergeant, got a chance there. Come on, play him in.
Shut up!
Come on, remember the energy.
You're meant to be the
What
neutral.
the hell? It's Mendy in goal, you idiots.
Also, he's like super tall, probably
Yeah, exactly.
twice as tall.
He's literally probably like 2
Whip
of
it
me.
in. Are you just going to lift it up to Mendy? May as well just pick the ball up and give it to him.
He's twice as tall and allowed to
It's
use
up
his
to the
hands.
door, running him.
Come on, babe.
Oh,
Come on,
he's-
babes.
he's
Shoot.
turned him already.
Go,
Oh,
babe.
here comes
What's he
number
letting
3.
that for? Good save.
It's a poor finish by Mason Mount.
What's he letting
Just
him
kicked it
have
straight
that
out.
for? That was not very good defending.
Wasn't a great finish by Mason Mount. He just hit it straight at him. But Hudson-Odoi is ripping it up in this game. Look at this again. Just got the ball. Say, yeah, you know what? He's slow. I'm going past him. Chops him inside. Plays a great ball to Mason Mount. and Mount should have done
Gibson
better
is
there.
so slow. Just a big lump. Well, we've made it 10 minutes without conceding now for the first time in the game.
No, I wouldn't talk again if I was you.
I know,
As you
yeah.
spoke
Last
the
time
last
I've done
time. The last time you said if we can just, as long as we can keep it 1-0 for as long as possible, then they scored about
Yeah,
30
I'll just get,
seconds
well, as long as we
later.
can keep it 2-0.
Tinan Ahmed says, Don Robbie, where are your cricket watch-alongs? Yeah, you know what? Might have to give that a shout, India versus Pakistan, that's always tasty.
Yeah, true.
West Indies are playing England today. I like my cricket. You like cricket, Sophie?
I used to like playing it when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, we used to play it in school a lot. Like cricket and rounders,
I was
things
more
like
of a
that.
rounders guy.
Yeah, rounders cricket, But
Rounders.
it's so fun.
Cricket.
Same thing, innit? Oh, good ball
No, it's
in.
not the
No,
same
nobody
thing.
there. No, I think my dad likes cricket because he's obviously lived in Australia and stuff. But
What's your favourite other sport apart from football
to play or watch?
to watch?
Ooh, there's a lot. I tried to get into NFL. It's very difficult because it's such a slow game.
Suit Chelsea now, isn't it?
Shut
I'm
up.
only joking.
Have you been to an NFL game?
Yeah, no, it's all
I mean,
stopping.
oh my God! You know
Stop,
why though?
stop,
and
stop.
I finally realised because
It's good.
they have because they have the advertisements. That's what they need to keep
Yeah.
it going. The money. No, do you know what? There's not really another sport that I enjoy other than football, to be honest. I mean, I like playing tennis and badminton, things like that, but I don't really get the time to do it.
You don't like watching them?
Huh?
You don't like watching tennis?
I went to a tennis game once with my friend. My cousin used to work for Sky Sports, and I went in the box there. And I felt I actually had the most
It's
peaceful sleep.
Rudiger.
I actually had the most peaceful sleep. It was so quiet in there. And
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
a
this.
long
I
one.
was
Be silent, isn't it?
I was
Tennis
like
is
this.
long.
I was lovely. I was like this, which was great. And it was warm in there. Where is it in London where they play tennis?
Wimbledon.
Is it? No, not Wimbledon. It wasn't Wimbledon. Other
Queens?
side. Quite a big arena.
Queens.
Courtois was there actually with his missus when I was there. So
Probably Queens.
maybe yeah. But that was fun. Well, no, it wasn't actually. It was a bit boring. But
Tristan says rugby. Kumran says I love NBA.
oh my.
Tango says NFL is awful. UFC, says Bailey.
No, UFC.
What about you, Leon?
Scary.
Favourite other sport apart from
I like my
football?
boxing.
Boxing? Yeah, I love
my
boxing.
But like I said, I used to like it when I used to ring girl because I was there. But then now I'm like, oh,
I love boxing.
I don't like violence.
Oh yeah, I do.
No, it scares me.
I
Yeah,
like
you're a
boxing,
man.
UFC.
It's not the same. Obviously, it's still football. But on my days off, I love watching like a championship game or like a League One game or something.
Will I actually go and watching it, or just
No,
watch
like
it?
on the TV. Like if it's Sunday or something, I enjoy watching that. Because obviously BT now have the Champions League games, don't they? I don't have BT, but I'll watch like whatever
Darts
the
and
championship
tennis,
game is.
says James answering.
I like a bit of darts as well.
Oh, darts is
You
all
ever been-
right.
if you've ever been to the darts,
No,
it's
but my
brilliant.
friend, one of my old customers goes and he loves it. He's got like a dart mask on and like
Yeah.
they're all cheering. That
I've
would be
been to the darts, man. It is good.
Yeah,
It's a good
I've
day
never
out.
been.
It's
It
a
looks
good,
pretty sick.
It is
to be fair.
sick. What about chess? Says Darren.
This is good.
F1, yeah, Joe, I'm with you on that. I love
My
F1.
friend loves the F1. I'm like,
Love the F1. Snare495 says WWE. No, it's not a sport, mate.
no.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Chelsea on the attack here.
Callum,
How
Callum,
much
look, he's
further are they going to
open.
make him run the whole
Callum, You
pitch?
fucking... Callum was wide open.
Bloody hell.
Look up, dude.
Mount always scores against Norwich, even when he was at Derby.
Mount's
He
taking
used
a
to score
piss
against
right
us.
now.
Yeah, but he should have looked up and passed to Callum. It was wide open.
I do like cricket. Bailey 19 says, Robbie, your prediction for United versus Liverpool.
Oh, you know what other sport I'd actually like to watch? Well, you might not call it a sport. You know the synchronised diving in the Olympics.
I like Tom
love
Daley.
that.
The Tom Daley.
No, not really just him. Like they have these yeah. I mean, what he
Yeah.
does, yeah. But then they have others, and I really enjoy watching that.
Yeah,
I love the
that's all right.
diving, synchronised diving.
I could never do that.
Actually, Tom Daley, when he won the gold, that was literally how they get it to a T. I'll never know.
It's unreal.
It's
that is
mental. Like I can't even
I've
walk
met
in
him
a straight
before. He's
line.
about that tall.
Mad.
He's ripped to shreds, isn't he?
But did you
Yeah.
see they were literally like identical dives?
Yeah. It's
And like
unbelievable.
no splash, innit?
Yeah. They go into the water.
Literally, I've made
And
more.
it's like-
I've made more splash when
I'm
I
not
get
very
in the
good
toilet.
at front. I did a breaststroke competition once, and there was like 10 people, and I came second to last. It was very upsetting. But then I did the 800 meters, rally, and I was the year below, and I came second, and I was the year
Swimming,
below.
you're good at swimming then. 800 metres, that's a distance in swimming.
No, the 800 meters in track.
Oh, running, track.
I came second, and I was against like 4 or 5 other girls that were in the year above me. So I did all right
Yeah,
for
well
that.
done.
Couldn't breathe by
Very
the end
good.
of it, but oh my god.
Happy
Who are the
days.
other girls though? That's
No, I was.
Were they good?
I just had composure.
Norwich coming forward there. Rudy, a boy 94 says, what does the Norwich manager have to do to get sacked? Surely it's time for someone new.
You got
Leon?
2 points. Come on.
No, I do agree. As
Farquhar,
much as
Farquhar out.
I think it will start making a bit more noise than what it has been. There's like a few areas of like Norwich fans that are.
Oh,
hello, go
nicked it
on.
off him.
Shoot!
Got to do something with this now.
Oh, I thought that was.
Over the bar, he's looking for a corner, but I don't think he's going to get it. Hudson Odoi there saying to his other players, why didn't someone tell me he's on me? Why not try looking? I think you should have tried to play it out
No,
wide.
but you can still say, can't you? That's what we do.
Kabak.
Actually, the biggest asset with them, when there's somebody on, the whole stadium shouts man on, don't they?
Yeah.
And it helps the players a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea, remember he's away, so they ain't going to say nothing. Vumi says the Springboks are coming up the north to smash you lot. Do you watch alongs for that? Oh dear, all right.
What team is that?
Springboks, rugby, South Africa.
No. Rugby
They
is
are
boring.
good. Springboks remind me a bit like Chelsea. Win a lot, but very defensive.
Yeah.
Now back to that point though.
Yeah, Farquhar.
I think against the biggest, like, he's not going to get sacked after losing to Chelsea, is he? Like,
Nah.
I mean, you could put Pep in charge in Origin, we're not going to beat Chelsea. Like, so I think when we start, like the next few games, we've got, like I said, Southampton and Leeds at home.
Yeah,
We
that's a
need
foul,
to
right?
get something from them. Is he let that go?
You let that go. Surely that's a
babe.
foul. He run straight into the back of him.
I
By the
think
way,
if we don't pick up points against these teams at home, I think then,
yeah,
like, it will start making a lot more noise. Fuck out will.
Why is it that the shorter players are always the quickest?
Because they're not as lumpy and got as much weight to carry.
Usain Bolt weren't short.
True.
Which
True.
sport? Which sport should Don Robbie do a watch along for? Is a poll, right? 37%
Leave him
say.
alone. Oh, that was poor, Silver.
37% say
Or was that
UFC.
Jorginho? Sorry.
F1 25%, cricket 19%, NBA 17%. NBA starting soon as well.
No,
NBA.
I wouldn't. I think I could probably get into basketball, but I think it's more you have to be there type of game.
Yeah, I've been to a few basketball games in America. It's really good.
I used to play basketball when I was younger. I used to love playing basketball.
Well, you played a lot of sports, Soph.
I did actually,
Pookie.
yeah.
Oh,
Excuse
Well,
me,
it's foul.
let him go. No, it isn't. It's fucking foul on us. Go on, babe. That's it.
Look how
Mason.
much space
Is that Mace?
Mason Mount has got there.
Shoot, babe. No,
no.
should have shot. You
Oh.
complete and utter buffoon.
that was terrible.
Should have shot there.
I'll
He's-
tell you
he's
what,
been too
right, I
generous.
think, thank God Lukaku and Natty ain't playing in this
Oh,
game.
no.
He'd probably be on hat-trick by now, man. The way I see your defenders, Lukaku would be having a field day. He must be gutted.
Kai Havertz hasn't done
He
too
could have
well
got
today,
his goal
actually.
scoring count up in this game.
I don't think Kai's been that great today
No.
so far.
He probably scored, though.
I don't think he's been that great overall, really.
I'm not the biggest fan of Kai Havertz, but he turns up in those big games.
Yeah.
So.
I
Come,
definitely
move.
expected a lot more from him, from what everyone was saying before you got him. Like, they were making out he was like the next, like...
Yeah, but they do when they come from other leagues. I've always said I said this to Robbie and on this show a lot. Like, I prefer us to go and make signings within the Premier League.
Yeah, and
Because they've
proven.
already got the experience. Like, for instance, Chilwell
Yeah.
already has the experience, won the Premier League, and he's proven
Yeah.
that he can be a fullback and a wingback type player now. You know,
I
I
think
don't
that's
see
why we
need
struggle
to-
with signings, because we can't afford really to get anyone proven in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we have to look like to other leagues.
It can, no, obviously it can
Sometimes,
work.
yeah.
Like, I mean, for God's sake, like, you look at the likes of like Silva, Jorginho, like we do have other players that have come from other leagues. I'm not saying that, but it just would save us a lot of, like, most of our longevity signings.
Yeah.
It's just better
Where's
to do it
Cadwell?
within.
How comes he ain't playing?
He played last night for the under-23s.
Huh?
He's been left out for weeks. He stopped training because of personal issues. So I don't know what that
Fall out
was.
with the manager.
Um,
That's
and-
weird.
Go on, babe. Well, that's quick. I'll pass it. Go on, shoot!
Ow.
Shoot!
It's an extra...
That's not bad, actually.
well done.
But yeah, okay.
Oh, come on, that's free kick.
What
He
does
stopped
Sophie-
training for personal issues, and then he came back into training, but he has fell out with fuck before when he was trying to force a move.
You need players like that in the
I
team,
know,
though.
I know.
Het says, what does Sophie think about the decline of Eden Hazard?
You know what? I've not even been following it, actually.
Would you have him back? Bloody hell! Oh, you
I
know the
missed
way
that.
when
You
he
were talking
kicked
to
that, it
me.
looked like it was like, the keeper there when he hit that.
He's going into his own net.
He looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let's just watch this bit of play. Go on, great play. Go
Here's,
on,
here's
score!
number 3.
Yeah! Go
Great
on,
finish.
babe!
Great finish by Reece James. Again,
Shake
it was
it,
so
shake it,
easy.
shake it.
Shaking
Shake
it,
it.
shaking it again.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
That was too easy. It's a great finish, though. Great finish.
Party. You know what? I'm so bored. I have never been more bored. 3 goals in 41 minutes. It is boring
I'm
in
fucking
here.
bored.
Boring.
boring, Chelsea.
Smashed.
Great finish by Reece James.
That was a good finish, to be
It
fair.
really was.
Buzzing with you.
Oh, why didn't he
Beats him for
fucking
pace
Great
and
goal.
lifts it up. That's a great finish. Great goal.
Tim Crawler's fuming at that as well.
Nick's in there.
But he would be. I don't think Tim Krul is actually a bad keeper at all.
He's not.
He ain't got the 4 in front of him that are doing the
Fantastic,
job. That's the problem.
fantastic finish
But it's
by-
like basic stuff. I think goalkeepers get annoyed with.
Yeah.
Like for instance, if a keeper messes up, generally it's sort of everybody knows it, including himself. You know.
Reece James, he finished that like a
It's not
striker.
even half time. Man.
Well
This
done,
is
babe.
3-0.
Awful, man.
Dinesh says, Robbie, tomorrow do a watch along to the Liverpool game, India versus
that your
Pakistan,
owners?
one of the biggest games in sport. When India will compete, stop. We're doing a big watch along tomorrow to the Liverpool Man United game at the Box Park. So make sure you check that out. That's going to be good. Got a big
Buzzing.
top squad competition going on there as well for people. There's going to be a load of gamers in there competing to win a PS5 and the pair of Beats headphones.
I've done a promo for your new top squad.
Oh, have you?
I'm just giving you a bit of free promotion there, Robbie. Because I just love you so much.
Well, thank you very much.
No, do you remember after the watch along I did it with Jace? He left.
Yeah.
Won't give too much
Fawad
away.
CFC says, boring Chelsea, and he's got a load of laughing emojis, and he says, the haters. And
Guys, I'm
Football
sorry.
Champ says, rest
You
in peace, Robbie's voice.
What's wrong with your voice?
You giving her your cold.
Oh, for God's sake. Listen, you've got
And
to man up.
FOA says, rest in peace, Norwich.
Oh no.
Oh no, look at you. Leon's like, oh
This
no.
could be number 4.
Oh,
Not
very
that far
close,
away from
Mace.
Mason Mount.
We're just shooting for fun now.
Yeah, he's taking the
Taking
piss
the
now.
piss, isn't
If
it?
it is
Taking a
4-0
piss.
though, I'm going to piss right off. I didn't put that on. Because I bet the odds would have been half decent
You
on
said
that,
3,
wouldn't they?
didn't you, to be fair?
I said 3-0, but
Now you think it's going to be more, don't you?
it's going to be about 6.
The only reason I said 4 is because when Werner and Lukaku still went off against Malmo, we managed to still put 4 goals in the back of the net.
Far
So
away, I tell you. This could be 6.
I can cash out at the minute at £4 if I want. Considering I put £6 on, I don't think I'll be doing that. But so far, I'm still in play.
£4.
I will win £1,111.83 if my
You won't.
accumulator comes off today.
You won't win
Well,
nothing.
that is not the spirit.
Listen, Man
And I'm going to have
City,
this cut out into a little clip if I do.
Man City losing to
Brighton
What
aren't
was
doing
it?
too badly.
No, I think you
Brighton
No, I
beating
didn't put
Man City.
losing. No, I didn't put losing.
Oh, draw.
A draw.
No chance, man.
All right. It's at the Amex.
No chance.
But this, what I don't get when I watch teams sometimes, it's like basic defending. Like how, when you're a player that's reached the Premier League anyway, how are you not just? It's just man marking.
I know.
Ooh, that's a yellow card.
And then they get all a bit worried and stuff and start making silly tackles like that. All teams do that.
Yeah.
Chelsea have done that. Everyone's done that.
Jaden says, seriously, Norwich should just decline promotion, even if they win the championship. Listen, even before the game started, we were already saying that, this is a free hit.
Yeah.
But
It's just really frustrating because teams like Brentford are really turning up against the bigger sides.
yeah,
And for some reason,
And Brentford
who
ain't
is the
spent no
bottom
money.
three at the minute? Norwich is bottom.
Burnley,
Burnley.
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
I
Newcastle
think
get
now
themselves out
they've
of it
been
though.
taken over,
Newcastle
I think
get
that's
themselves out of it.
almost like basically set us to go down. Because I think if they didn't, I think Newcastle could have potentially gone down this year.
still could.
Oh yeah.
I'd
yeah.
love it.
Well, it depends if they make any signings, doesn't it, in
Yeah,
the
they
January
will do,
transfer,
yeah.
which
They'll
they will,
spend-
which they will do. They'll
They'll
make some.
spend about 200 mil.
No, but they'll make just some like really quick, decent signings to
Yeah.
get themselves out of the shit, and then next season's when they'll go for it.
Ialusis Cotter says, why does Leon look like Grant Hanley?
Who's that?
Grant Hanley at the back there.
I don't know if I do. It must be the beard.
I don't think you look like any Norwich player.
No.
There it is, on the board, number 5.
Well, I heard you're a singer, Leon.
Yeah.
I've got good sing. Hold on, look at this.
Yeah,
Half
I
time.
heard you put some
Half
notes
time,
out
Chelsea
earlier.
3.
Champions of Europe, we know what we are. Is that in tune?
Yeah, that'll
Fucking
do. That'll do. Stick a bit of water
I
tune
thought
on
that
it.
was in tune, actually.
That
I thought
weren't in
it
tune.
was a great song. Great song.
Well, I don't think I'll be singing anytime soon anyway, because I said that I would if we win.
And it ain't happening.
No.
That was, let's start with you, Leon. Half time, 3-0 down. I know it was a free hit, but I didn't realise it was going to be a free hit with a baseball bat. I mean, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it half time already, is it?
Huh?
Is it half time already?
Yeah, half
God, I was
time.
having such a good time. I really need to pee. Can I pee?
You can.
I mean, there's not much we're going to talk about other than
Chelsea
the fact that
have
we're
been
very
peeing all over
amazing.
Norwich since the game started. May as well continue it on.
That was a really quick 45 minutes.
It's terrible, Leon.
Yeah, that seemed like it was going on forever for me, because that was just...
It's just too easy, isn't it? I take your point when you say about, Brentford, which, last year you guys romped the
Championship,
league,
yeah.
the championship. You were way better than Brentford last year. But yet still, Brentford, like you said, saw the fight that they put up last week
Yeah.
against Chelsea and Norwich and what they did with us. And now I'm looking at you guys, I don't know, something ain't right there.
No,
Is
it's
it?
not. I don't know if it's something to do with like the bigger sides where we just fall apart. Like, I think obviously what set this game is the early goal. Letting in that early goal was just...
Yeah.
That's like the start of a disaster, isn't it? Like, especially when you're a team like Norwich, playing against Champions League winners. Like, you've got to at least try and get to half time and keeping it like...
But you seem to be lacking that real intensity
Yeah.
that you're going to need to get,
No, I agree. I do agree. And like I said, we spent over £20 million on 2 wingers, and we're playing formations with no wingers. Like, it's just
Weird.
They're both sat on the bench. I saw something that you posted on your Instagram, and it was a top 4 side from Germany saying about how they were trying to sign a player and they couldn't match the wages or the transfer fee with a newly promoted team from the Premier League, and that was us. And that was Milo Rashica,
Yeah.
and he's on the bench. And the top 4 side in Germany wanted to buy him, and they had him starting.
It's crazy. I mean, the money is there for the clubs, but then the fact that there's so much quality in the Premier League
I know.
makes it really difficult. But I just feel that in the games that I've seen Norwich play, as I said, the fact that you were looking at Brentford, who also came up, and the way they're playing and the spirit that they're playing with,
Yeah.
I just don't see that with Norwich. The first time that you came up, you started off with that spirit. But I've not seen it this time round. I
we
mean,
came up
you
2
have had a
years
hard
ago.
start, haven't you? You
Yeah,
had a
we
hard
have,
start.
And to be fair, after this game, we have got the top 4 out of the way,
Yeah.
apart from United, and Leicester and Arsenal. So, like, we have now, after this game, apart from United, got games that are more likely we can get.
What's your
something
your next 4 games, say?
I think Leeds, Brentford, and Southampton, and Wolves. So they're all games really where you wouldn't be massively surprised if, like, a couple of draws in there, maybe a few home wins. Like,
Need a couple of wins.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've got Brentford away. I mean, I don't know. They've been good, but like I think it's going to be when the teams that aren't like the top 4 sides, I think they can easily come to us and overlook us straight away just because of the start we've had.
Yeah.
And I look at Brighton last week. Like, they've been flying. They come to us, and I think they slightly overlooked us, and we were probably the better side on the day. So anything can happen, man. But it's not looking too rosy.
No, it's not. And John McClain here saying Farquhar has to go. He's going to come under a lot of pressure because
If you lose this game by more than 5 goals, he's got to go. How can you can't defend that?
We lost 5-0 to Man City.
Okay, 6-0 then.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I think we could lose 10-0 and he wouldn't get sacked, to be fair.
why?
Yeah, why
I
not?
think,
What-
I think
because
like the board are happy with...
Thank you very much. Tissue's coming. Why?
I just think the board are like
Put it
happy
here down
with
if you want on the little
where
chair.
we're at the minute. Like,
What?
and it's frustrating because we almost are like a team that just builds other teams' players. Like we've got like Gilmore on loan, we've got Brandon Williams on loan, and it's like we're trying to like make other teams' players. Like we're trying to develop other teams' players, and it's just frustrating because even our sporting director came out and said, our aim is to be a top 24 side.
Huh?
Top 24?
Yeah.
What's that
So I've
mean?
heard of top 4. I've never heard of top 24.
Yeah, so as in the country, do you know what I mean? Like a top 20. So like,
But that just means that you
basically
need to
saying
be
we're
top of the
happy with
championship.
being a yo-yo team. It's like, yeah, we're happy with that now, but like that's never gonna.
It's not nice for fans, I
No,
don't
it's
think.
shit.
Well, I mean, it's good. It's good. Like, you get
it's the
promotion
same. When we go
and
to-
you're
like-
and you're at top of the championship. But like, I stick by it with Norwich. Like, if you're not gonna give it a go and you're not gonna try and stay in the Premier League, I think that's a bit pointless for the fans to keep coming up, down, up, down.
I
you
think
get yourself
obviously,
up.
like I said, we've spent money this time, and I just think obviously by the looks of things, the recruitment has been poor. And it's
Well, no, not if they're not going to play him.
Well, yeah.
That's ridiculous. If you buy signings, especially if you buy wingers, and you spend that much money on them for like a lower league side, that's because you're going to change the formation to fit around them.
Exactly. You need to build it
Not
around them.
I'd be just frustrated being on the bench anyway with that.
Deepan says, why isn't Brandon Williams playing?
We've got that Giannoulis. He's like playing for Greece, so he's actually quite a good player, and Brandon Williams is right-footed as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to come in ahead of Aaron's, and then you're going to put a right-footed player on the left side, and I think Fark likes Giannoulis getting to the byline and put crosses in, but I don't even think he's got to have his half in this half. And Brandon Williams is more solid as a defender than Giannoulis, and I think when you're playing against teams like Chelsea, you probably need that more so than a winger that's going to get to the byline, don't you? So I personally would have started Brandon Williams today.
That was a good goal from Mason Mount, but
That snuck through his legs.
Goal.
Why would you leave? But then they're just saying that McLean. Why would he leave Mason in front of him? Type thing.
Louis says, bring back Buendia.
We miss him so much.
Skylar AR27 says, sack Farker and hire Big Sam. He can save Norwich.
That's not a bad shout.
I would be open to that.
I like Big Sam.
Serious?
Yeah.
Nah.
Just for something different.
The thing is, right, if you are going to sack him, I feel they have to do it early. There's no point in leaving it. No point in leaving it until you're dead and buried.
Nah. It needs to be done before Christmas if it is going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, even Chris, you can get yourself out of the shit, but not if you've only got it 2 points.
The next 4 games are massive
Yeah.
now for us. Because it could finish us off the next 4.
Don't get me wrong, we have got a strong attack and we have goals even from our defenders. Like it was always going to be a hard game for you. You don't have to expect to win this, but I do think you can go into these sorts of games like hoping to lose, gracefully.
Yeah.
And anything above a 3-0, or even anything above a 2-0, I think is like just a bit shit for the fans.
Isn't really graceful, is it? No.
Yeah. Well, no, I think, but this is just like basic defending type shit.
It's a great finish though, that one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic finish, but.
But look at the runner.
Look at
he's actually one of the fastest players in the league at Giannoulis for us, and he's sleeping.
Makes Reece James get on the other side of him. Really, really, really poor. Lucas Aguna says, "Can you ask Sophie why she's so beautiful?"
Oh, what was his name?
Lucas Aguna.
Lucas, thank you, Lucas. That's very, very sweet of you.
Bailey 19 and Football Champ have suggested a manager for you. Not too sure you'd be happy with this manager, but
Who is it?
Go on.
Steve Bruce.
Bruce. Oh, I was going to say that. Not to get you out of this shit. No.
Nah. I'd rather Big Sam than Steve Bruce.
Are you seriously that Big Sam?
To
Where
be
is
fair,
Big Sam now?
He's not doing anything.
Just
He's
chilling.
unemployed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's probably on the beach somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah. You seriously have Big Sam?
If we sacked Farker before Christmas, till the end of the season, give it a go. Give him a 6-month contract.
Are fans more in or out for him?
Probably half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, half and half, I'd say. But I think it will really pick up. Like there'll be more fans saying out if we don't do something in the next few games. I think if we don't get a win.
John Waters says Delia Smith and Ed balls up.
Yeah.
So
Can't disagree with that.
they want him to. I mean, Delia Smith. They're not. Norwich not a club that sacks managers just like.
Nah, we like
stability.
Yeah, like sustainability and longevity. Like we always have done.
John McLean's Frank Lampard, Norwich manager.
That's not a bad shout.
I don't think he would.
No, I don't think he would. No, that's true. But he wouldn't be a bad appointment because he'd know sort of what players to try and get you out of the ship.
I like that, but I can't.
I mean,
see
I actually think even Frank, he paved the way, obviously, for like Mason. I know we had the transfer ban, but like now, even with Tuchel, even when he's come in, I think he sort of paved the way for like other managers to think, oh, actually, maybe he'd be all right. Like Chalobah, for instance, that's Tuchel, that's brought him in. And I think so that sort of paved the way for him to think, okay, actually, we might have somebody in the academy that can come in amongst our new signings and that.
Ole to Norwich, says William.
Oh, come on.
No, I wouldn't want that.
Then you're just going down.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you're going to get rid of Fark, like I said, it just needs to happen, like, definitely before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I can't really see, like, it's a big job, innit? Like, whoever, if they get rid of him before Christmas and we still, say we do lose our next few games, who's going to want that job?
Big Sam. CM says 3 goals from the Cobham graduates, yet we buy everything.
Is that a dig?
Oh, that's a compliment.
Say again.
Probably a dig at people like me who say that Chelsea buy everything.
Say the sentence
Says
again.
3 goals from the Cobham graduates.
Yeah.
Right? Which of course is Mason
Oh.
Mount, Reece James and Hudson-Odoi. And he's going, yet still, people say we buy everything, Chelsea.
No, but
they're
that's the point that I just made.
3 players
though.
that come up through the ranks.
That's the point that I just made though, and that Frank doesn't like. Frank knew the players that were ready to play in the Premier League that could handle it, like Mason. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been around a bit before Frank anyway, but he still wasn't getting that like standout chance. With Lukaku and Werner being out, our best players, you can obviously see that we do have other players on the bench that are English, that are academy, that can come on and do just as good a job. It's hard to judge in a game like Norwich because obviously of the form that you're in. But
yeah, that's a great shout from that guy though, because
but
they've scored the 3 goals today. However, what I would say is that we wouldn't have seen some of them the light of day had it have not been for that transfer ban.
100%, and I agree.
Right, so before you get ahead of yourself, you got that by default.
No, but that's
what
true.
should have been happening. You should have been going to your academy. You should have been giving these players
Robbie,
a chance.
every single Chelsea fan.
But because the transfer ban.
Yeah, but Robbie, every single Chelsea, that's the owners and that's the recruitment. Like you fans can see it. We always wanted these boys to play. We knew they were more than capable.
And to some extent, Lampard's got to take credit there as well.
And it was just annoying.
Yeah.
I just take credit with Lampard because he actually chose the right players that were ready. And Billy Gilmore, for instance, I don't think if it was another manager, he would have, transfer ban or not, would have got into that team without having Frank around. Yeah, but I'm not saying that fans for years were saying, why don't we play him? Why don't we have him? They're doing really well in this team. Why don't we play him more? It's because we have foreign managers and we had a system that was just like, hey, just play whoever's the most expensive.
Chelsea have got a brilliant academy, and it is good to see those players playing. That Chalobah, I think, has come through the academy as well, hasn't it? So
there's a lot of like young players now. I was
it's
talking to somebody
it's good
last.
to see. I love it at Arsenal. I love seeing Saka, Smith Rowe, Ainsley, Maitland-Niles, all these guys that have come through the academy.
That's what I mean, though. Smith Rowe is one of your best players at the minute,
Yeah.
and they're already there. It's frustrating for all fans, but all fans, no matter what team you support, you want English players to play well.
Do you know what club he was at?
Who?
Before he got into our academy, he was at another club's academy.
Smith Rowe.
Yeah, actually, not even in their academy, in their what they call the development squad. So that's
I hope you're not going to say Spurs, are
just
you?
underneath the academy, right? And they let him go.
Spurs?
No. They let him go, and then Arsenal swooped in and got him.
At what age was this type?
I think it's probably about 15, something like that.
What player or what team?
Emil Smith Rowe was at a team's academy.
Right.
Well, actually, not even at the academy. It was what they call their development squad. So that's just slightly under the academy.
Right.
They sort of have them there because they're thinking, you know what, we're not sure. This player might or might be.
Oh, United?
Is that where you was at? Yeah. You know, you're in there and then like, we're not sure. Maybe this kid's good enough, but we want to take a look at him longer.
They have like academies and they call it like the elite, which is like
elite academy. Or my son at the moment is at Leicester City,
right,
and he's at what they call the emerging talents academy.
Okay.
So he plays at the academy, but he's still not the full. They're still deciding.
Yeah.
So he was at Chelsea's one, Emil Smith Rowe.
Right.
And they decided to let him go. This Williams coming on, by the way.
Ah, nice.
United?
They decided to let him go. No, it's not United.
Don't say Liverpool.
It's not Real Madrid. It's not Bayern, as people are saying here.
Is it an English side?
It's not RB Leipzig. It's an English club.
Premier League?
Yep.
City?
Not Norwich.
Weren't Norwich. Chelsea.
Oh, really?
He was at Chelsea.
You're
Emil
joking.
Smith-Rowe was at Chelsea's
No
development
way.
squad.
At what age?
And they let him go.
What age
Because I
did
think
they
it's
let him
about
go?
15, 14, 15.
Oof.
That's mad. I didn't know that.
Let him go. And,
I would never have said Chelsea anyway, just out of pure.
Double sub. Rashika's on
Oh,
as well.
we've kicked off.
Well, we're sort of gone for it. A bit. I'm going to have to quickly run to the toilet before.
Have you seen that picture of Pulisic and Mount when they were like kids?
Yeah.
I think it's Pulisic and Mount.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's amazing.
It's like
picture,
how it
isn't
was versus how it's going.
It's going very well.
Yeah. Well, Pulisic, he's one player I've missed though. I do find Pulisic an exciting player, and he's one player
Yeah,
that I've
he is.
actually like missed.
He's injured a lot though, isn't he?
But he went on international duty time before last, I think, got injured, and he's just been injured ever since. I'm not sure when he's going to be back in action.
Chelsea's not a good team to be injured at, man, because you never see your place again.
Well, because we've got other options that are... the problem is, I think, when you get injured as a player, you're just as good to come back on the pitch, but you can't exactly kick off the person that's filled your place is actually doing very well. It's a different story if you come back from injury and the person who's filled your boots just ain't doing, just isn't living up to the expectation.
Right, let me get the... that's the guy they were saying he looks like, Leon. Oh, you just missed him.
I was going to say Tim Krul.
Not Tim Krul. And not... fuck. Second half prediction. What do you think the score's going to end up? You still sticking with your 4-0?
It depends what he said to the players during that time. I mean, it's basic defending. I think the man marking they've missed out on. So I'll still stick with 4-0. I think we'll get a goal towards the end of the game. But actually, this could be 6-7-0. It depends on.
I'm going 5-0.
You are?
I'm going 5-0, man.
Well, because me and Pippa did the predictions on the Premier League preview show. And she was like, I'm going to be a bit nicer tonight. I'm going to say 2-0, but I just knew it was going to be more than 2-0.
Yeah, this is a beatdown, man.
Because of how they're playing and how strong we are. Like, it's just,
Look at this. So easy for Chelsea, really is.
They're giving us too much space, though,
Yeah.
to run everything. If you look in the games against Liverpool City, the minute we have the ball, they're on us straight away. Because they don't give us any time to move the ball. That's sort of the way to break us down.
He just says 5-0. Kumaran 5-0 as well. Pratik Patel says 4-3 to Norwich, comeback of the ages.
Come on.
Right.
Listen, I don't think just because in the Premier League now, I disagree with you because you said after 3-0 you're right. Like there's been quite a few 3-0s recently at the sort of start of the season that didn't come off and ended up in draws and stuff. 3-0 for me, but against
3-0
against against
3-0
Norwich,
against 3-0 up against Norwich.
No, that's what I'm saying. Against Norwich, it ain't going to happen.
You're home and dry, man.
3-0 against Tottenham, okay, if they were, 3-0 against Arsenal, I wouldn't be too convinced. City wouldn't be convinced. Liverpool, no. You can always come back for that. Do you remember that Champions League game Liverpool played years ago? I think it might have been the year they won it, and they came back to win 4-3. They went 3-0 down the first half.
Was that Barcelona? They done that against Barcelona,
Might have been.
didn't
I
they?
can't remember who they were playing
that was
now.
the draw 3-3, sorry, that was.
I just remember they were having a nightmare and they came back to win 4-3 at Anfield.
Yeah.
Jatish says, Robbie, did you know that the Norwich manager used to work under Tuchel at Dortmund?
Yes.
He was the under-23 manager while
Really?
Tuchel was the boss
Yeah,
man.
he was. I've seen pictures of them like together in training and
He
stuff.
looks older than Tuchel.
That's why we got Gilmore on loan.
Oh, they're mates.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people were shocked when they found out that he was coming to us on loan. Because I'm not gonna lie, when he first came to us, he did look.
So he's
very
your
good.
he's your Arteta then, number 2 to Tuchel at Dortmund.
Yeah.
Which one of these are the salty popcorns? Are they,
I don't think there is one, babe.
they look sweet, man.
They're
don't they?
both sweet.
Hey, yeah, well,
I
you
don't know
man,
what it is, though.
you lot are tripping, man. What's up with the salt?
I didn't even get any Chris today. I'm well upset. I was
No
hungry
Chris.
as well.
Come on.
Right, here's a chance. Pookie.
Oh,
Still got it.
Good run, pass.
Come on, get one at least, man. Make it interesting.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere. It's about the first time I got in Chelsea's off. Here, here's the opening. That's decent. No, it's not decent.
Rudiger's
That's decent. That's not really.
Skylar says, Don Robs, where's the pizza at? Nah, too early for that.
Where is
man.
the pizza at? Do you know what? I love a cold curry in the morning, like for breakfast.
cold
Ugh,
curry.
cold curry.
Oh, I love
Are you
cold
mad?
curry. Oh, I love cold curry. It's like a favourite
Cold.
of mine. Oh, cold curry is the best in the morning. A cold
Oh,
curry.
that's a bit dark, that is.
Oh, man.
Have you ever had it though? It's
No,
amazing.
there's no way you could. I would
I can
never
sort
have
of
cold,
already-
Cold pizza is disgusting.
cold curry full
is
stop.
Oh no, it's really
How
beautiful.
can you eat curry cold?
I can sort of feel what it would be like, and I just.
No, it's
If you're
amazing.
oily.
It tastes better. You get
Oily.
more. No, it's like it's harder and it's like drier and it's like
Harder.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna have to try it. You can't dismiss it
No
if you've
thanks.
tried it. But cold
wouldn't try
pizza
that, it's
or a cold
disgusting.
roast dinner are no-goes.
Ever a cold curry, someone says yuck.
You obviously
Says
ain't had
Zach
it.
Players. John Joe. Cold curry is legendary the next day, says John Joe.
See? John Joe, I'm with you, babe.
Who saves curry?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It's quite big. No, I have a curry, then I'll purposely put it in the fridge in the
Football
morning
champ,
for whatever I
cold
can't
curry.
eat, and it's lovely for
Yeah.
breakfast in the morning. Oh, I actually fancy a curry right now. Is there any curry places on this road?
I think there is.
I think
Well,
you
can you
spoke
make
more
it-
about
can you make
food
it with
today than your
ice?
football.
What is that? Cold curry, yeah, my God.
What are they saying now? I bet there's more people that love it.
No, there ain't, mate, trust
Oh,
me.
really?
King Smiley says food poisoning incoming.
Yeah.
No, not at all. You
I
keep
mean,
it
he's
fresh.
right.
You get food poisoning if you keep it in the warm. Just don't reheat.
Kind of cold curry.
Oh, it's
ugh.
so good. Oh, cold medium curry
Norwich are like a cold curry.
with a cucumber writer and some poppadoms. Oh,
Kumara
just
says
imagine
cold
it now.
pizza is amazing. That's another thing.
Cold
Ugh.
pizza is disgusting.
Disgusting, man.
Nah, a lot of people like cold pizza though. I don't like cold pizza at all.
I just stick it in the microwave if I've left it for the night.
No, yeah,
that's
then it's
horrible
fine.
as well. I can't eat pizza when it's like
Go on,
microwave.
babe.
Oh,
There's
Shoot,
another
kids.
chance.
Oh.
I can't eat pizza in it. If you're not eating it fresh thing, chuck it, man.
it's never the same,
Nah.
but it's just.
No, I don't like cold pizza at all. No. Or cold chips. No.
No. Kumara says cold chips are as good as well. That's good.
No, I don't like cold chips.
All this talk of cold, I'm getting a bit cold.
Cold curry is the most disgusting.
You haven't ever tried it though?
I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, but you don't
You're mad.
understand.
Like
Okay,
the guy
I'm telling-
said, food poisoning incoming.
No, it isn't food poisoning incoming. You've kept it fresh in the fridge. Food poisoning is when you reheat meat. You shouldn't be doing. Oh. Shoot,
cruel there,
babe.
uncertain.
I really like Brandon Williams. I
Cold
think he-
chicken says DMYG. that can work.
dusty,
I like
that
cold chicken.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Curry.
Oh,
the
for God's
curry
sake.
thing. That's disgusting.
You
You'll
just
have water
haven't.
over
You Yes, darling. You haven't experienced life. That's the problemo.
Cold
Was that a foul?
curry.
I think he did
My
bash
God.
him out of the way, to be fair.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know. I think we've changed formation as well. I think we've gone. Have we? Because it looks like we're playing 3 up top now. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So what? 5-2-3. Hello.
Chance here for Norwich.
Go on.
Chance
Go
here.
on,
He got to
fuck.
score that. Oh, Mendy done brilliantly. Mendy done brilliantly to recover there. That was the big chance for Norwich to get one back in the game. Loose pass back here.
He
Just
read
went
it.
a bit
Just
wide,
read it,
didn't he?
didn't
What a save by
He's so big, isn't he?
Mendy. He's
How
a
long that
big
leg
guy.
was.
He's huge. Look at that. What a recovery.
I mean, he looks huge here. Imagine in person how massive his thighs are.
I know.
Oh, he's fuming.
Yeah, he's fuming.
Sure. What an
What?
angry man.
He's one of the best keepers in the Premier League.
But that's
He really is.
Hold on a minute. I remember a lot. No, it wasn't you. One of my good United friends said he doesn't rate Mendy, and this was last season. I was like, how?
Doesn't rate him.
Doesn't
No,
rate
he's-
him.
he's
He
quality.
does now. He
Class.
didn't at the start. I was like, I could see it all over.
I think he's probably the best keeper in the league at the minute.
One thing
There's
he
no-
does as well,
oh,
he
is
always
there-
speaks
no,
to
he's
his
coming
back
forward
four.
again.
We're actually starting to. Hello. There's nothing wrong with that, Rev.
Quarter. He's giving a goal kick.
I just sneezed. It's so cold in here. It's an ice cube.
Just sneeze. See, that's how you give it to me. You know, I was all right.
Did you give a goal kick for this? Was it a goal kick?
Diddy
No.
says he gave a goal kick.
That's a corner.
Amar says, "Cold curry, are you mad?"
Guys, okay, all I want someone to do is try it and then let me know your thoughts, because I guarantee it's the best thing ever of life.
People are raging about that.
That's a foul if I ever saw
Is that a
one.
foul? No, they just
that's a
banged into
foul.
each other.
Like
He
nutted
just
him.
took him out, man.
I thought that was just both of them together.
He took him out, man, and deliberately hammered. He was
When I used to play football when I was younger, I just remember like sometimes they kick the ball and it would like kick you right here and it would wind you and I'd be like, oh. Yeah, it's not a very nice feeling. That.
He just takes him out. Look at it. He's nowhere near the ball. That was like rugby.
Gibson, man. Did you know he's got a cap for England? Ben Gibson, him. I don't know how.
Where, you buy from Everton?
No, Middlesbrough.
Is it?
He was at Burnley. They paid like
That's
£20
right,
million for him or something. And then he didn't really ever play. And then he went back to Middlesbrough, I think, on loan. And then we bought him from no, he was on loan at Middlesbrough and we bought him from Burnley.
Skylar says a cold kebab is better than a cold curry. How can a cold kebab?
No, cold
be
kebab.
mad?
Oh.
Food poisoning incoming again.
All the
Yeah,
dried
no.
fat on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's disgusting. Cold.
What is your
found
favourite
mad
takeaway? We had this conversation once. Somebody asked us in the comments.
Favourite
It's not a very good
takeaway.
touch, that was. Mine is
I like
all
curry.
Mine is all day long fish and chips forever.
Oh yeah, I love a jumbo sausage.
It's a jumbo. Oh, do you? I do too, actually.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, yes.
The show is a 12:30 kickoff. It's early.
Yeah, true.
Funny.
So don't want to be talking about jumbo sausages right now. You know what I mean? Right.
I've got the best one. Actually, Putney Pier fish and chips is insane.
Do you know
I
fish and chips?
recommend.
Yeah. Well, there's an attack here
vinegar
for
all
Chelsea. Let me
over.
see this attack here. Lots of spaces.
Right, go on,
comes
shoot,
another
babe.
one.
Shoot, you got time,
open,
shoot.
lots of spaces,
Well
and there
done,
it is.
babe. Is that Ben?
4-0.
That's
Ben
it, babe.
Chilwell.
Shake it.
He's scoring
Shake
for
it,
fun
shake
every week
it,
now.
Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it, shake it. My 4-0 is well on the way to being a good prediction because I told everyone there'd be goals
Nah,
in
it's
this
gonna
game.
be- I
Leon,
told
I'm
you
so
it's gonna
sorry,
be about
babe.
5-6.
Let's hug each other. I'm sorry about this. I am sorry. It's not really your fault. It's you know.
Fuck, it's human.
Woo!
Shocking defending. Gareth Southgate's looking there saying that guy Gibson's never getting near my squad again.
Time for my nap. Night night.
I might do the same, mate.
Yeah.
Look at the spaces there. Look at the spaces.
This is so poor.
Look at the spaces.
This is the worst one yet.
But why are they not
There, look,
marking the boys?
There's
Look
space.
at Chilwell just creeping in. Look. He's like, no
Space.
one is anywhere near me. Look, he's just
Space.
laughing.
Great finish, though.
Aaron's has gone miles out
All
of
you've
position.
got to do is watch him. That's what I mean.
Great finish.
We saw that in the PSG. Who did PSG play the other day that I was here for?
Wonderful finish.
PSG Leipzig. When PSG played Leipzig,
Yeah.
the first half especially, they were leaving that side open all the time.
Great
And I'm
finish.
just like,
To be fair, Chelsea won 4-0 the other night in Europe, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
We're calling them boring. Boring Chelsea. Everyone's on me. Boring
8 goals in
Chelsea.
2 games.
It weren't me who said boring, by the way. It was somebody who
Yeah, it
said
was,
it.
it was.
Andrew C said it. Get on to Andrew C. He said boring Chelsea.
let's
I
just see
started
if I
the
can
debate.
cash out for any more money at the minute.
Predict 8-0.
No, I said
What
to
would you get for 8-0? You know, if you did like now, if you did Chelsea 8.
if it's 8, I can cash out now. It's only £3.92. That's upsetting.
What did you put on as a bet? £1? A penny or sorry?
£6 was all I had left in the account.
And you cash out and you get £4 less.
Yeah, no, if I cash out now, because I've still got another 5 bets.
What would
in
you
place.
get for, like if you put a bet on now 8-0?
I don't know, actually.
Sure. What's
I
it
don't
there?
normally do those ones unless I go in and do it.
58 minutes, 8-0. I think you get a good odds
It's
on that.
true,
Man.
yeah. Yeah,
It's possible.
yeah. I should have bet for over 4. I told my friend, because he's a United supporter yesterday, I said 3-0 at least.
I can see 6-0 here. I said 5-0 here after. I can see 6.
you know how depressing this is, sitting listening to this?
Shocking, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I know how you're feeling right now, but bro,
When's the last time Arsenal took a battering like this?
you know, I remember us getting beat 6-0 at Chelsea. I was at that game, man.
We were at the United one.
Horrific.
Was that
8-2?
bad?
8-2, I weren't there, thank God. I went out of the game. I had
You
to
weren't
go,
at the game?
I remember I had to go to a family function. Right, I had to go to a family. This is long before. The 82 was long before AFTV. I had to go to a family function. I was supposed to go to the game. I had a ticket as well. And I remember I was cussing. I was going, oh man, I want to go, man. And then when I got to the family function, I've told this story a couple of times. They banned me from looking at my phone and that because they knew that, I wanted to see the game. And everybody put your phone. Like, all right.
So when you saw it,
But then when I was getting reports Because even though we were banned, people were like, yeah, we're going like, Robbie, it's 3-0 to United. I was like, and I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
And then when they say like 7, 8, I was like, are you fucking mad?
Yeah, that's horrific.
I was fuming, man.
That is.
But we had
unreal.
that day though, we had a team that was like, you saw the team at the start of the game, I knew we were going to get beat. But
200 to 1. Is it?
200 to 1. Go 8-0, Soph.
Shall I?
Put a pound on 8-0.
Okay, hold on a minute. How do we do this?
I might even have a quid on it.
Put a pound on it, man.
I wonder what 4-4 is.
This guy Light says, was Leon on X Factor?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yes, he got a better chance of winning that than this, mate. No disrespect, Leon. I'm going to get off Leon now, man.
8-0 on here is only 40 to 1.
Is it?
Well, I'm on
you're
Skype.
the wrong
I
app,
don't know
mate.
which one they're on.
You're on the wrong app.
That is taking the piss out of us. That is 40 to 1, 8-0.
Jeez.
That's got to be at least 200, surely.
I know.
Yeah, Jason Murray says 40 to 1 as well.
Yeah, 40 to 1 it is, yeah. Where's he got that from?
God, 8-0, man.
Football Champ says, if it's 8-0, Leon's got to dance like Sophie.
I'm doing 9-0. £5 on 9-0.
No, it's not going to be 9-0.
Well, how do you know?
Nah, not 9. No one loses. Well, actually, Southampton.
Yeah, they did.
It won't be 9-0. It won't be 9-0. It won't be 9-0. But I said, you know what? 7-0. What was 7? We get 7-0.
7-0 is a bit crap as well. It's, where is it? Goal score. No. Goal score is correct score. What did you say, 7-0?
7-0.
16 to 1.
Is that all?
I feel like we're
Paddy says, what would you get for Norwich comeback? 5-4.
Cool, imagine.
Name your price, mate.
They don't even have it. They don't even have it on here. You
Name
can't
your
even
price.
click. It's a void. You can't even bet on that.
We get that bet in here. So come and attacking again.
Oh, you
it's
little
gone
shit.
in.
Right,
A
I'm betting
mistake
9-0 right now.
by Tim Krul. That is
Oh, it's
5.
just suspended. It's just suspended. Oh, now I've missed
5-0.
it.
Do you know what? We're like the fucking San Marino of the Premier League.
What was that by Tim Krul?
Oh, they've just suspended it now because of you.
5-0.
If it's 9-0, you owe me
I told you put it on
£1,200.
8, didn't I? I told you go 8-0. You didn't listen to me. You're getting greedy, looking at 9 and thinking, I said
Now
go
9-0
8.
is 40 to 1. You've completely...
Deflected in off Max Aaron's.
That's fine. I'm still going in with 9-0.
How are these players
And
fraud on the
still,
living?
Krul's still got to save that.
Oh man, this is just mental. We are literally the San Marino of the Premier League.
Don't disrespect San Marino like that, man. What could you get? Luke says, what could you get for 6-5 to Norwich?
6-5.
They aren't letting you do it. A draw on an away is all a void. They're saying it's impossible, basically.
I told you go 8-0. See if you did listen to me at the first, right? 8-0 was, what did he say?
Why is there a bet slip?
200 to 1, 40 to 1, all them odds. 27 minutes left.
What I've done 9-0.
Loftus-Cheek's just come on, by the way, for Kovacic.
That was the worst one yet.
And I'll get 255 quid if that comes in, so that's not too bad.
I'm
But
feeling
I
it
could have
for
got 1,200.
I'm feeling it for Leon, man. You know.
I missed the championship, man.
How can they go from doing, like you said it was a great point you made earlier. How can you go from doing so brilliantly in the championship, beating Brentford, you were way better than Brentford and then you come into the division now and, I don't know.
Like, people will come into us in the championship, away. I was speaking to away fans, like, most weeks, and everyone almost knew they were going to lose to us.
Yeah.
Like, every team.
The Man
And
City
then
of the
now,
championship.
people come, like, I know we're going to lose every
Ooh,
week.
that's a bad tackle.
Oh no, is he sent off?
Is he on a yellow?
Oh
He is.
my
He's there.
God.
Is it?
Red
Hold on,
card.
it's not Aaron's,
Red
is it?
card.
It's
no.
not Aaron's, is it? Oh, thank goodness! I
What
was
a
just going to.
stupid Gibson.
I was
Ridiculous challenge. 5-0 down.
I was just looking at the red card thing on here.
He's had enough. He thought to himself, let me just do something and get out of here. Gibson sent off. They're down to 10 men. 25 minutes left. They're 8-0 is on. You
But
see?
no, 9-0.
Not 9, but 8.
No, I'm
8-0 is
9.
on.
I'm 9.
How
I'm 9-0.
stupid is this? What? Why?
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that,
what's he
man?
doing?
What's he doing? What are you doing on a yellow card?
He's good looking,
Jumping in
though.
like that. Oh my God.
What an idiot.
Stupid lump.
I think he had enough.
I think so.
you know,
I actually think that's why he's done
He's
that.
like, you know, I would get me out of here, man. I don't want to play no more.
Send
The
him back.
9-0 is on.
Send him back to
Look at his
Burnley.
fans. You could see the Norwich fans there just like, did you get 9-0 in?
I've got the 9-0 in, yeah, at 40-1. Because I wonder what it is now. Should I have a look now the player's gone off?
Yeah, it's probably got up.
I went to
Yeah,
Everton.
9-0 is now only 25-1. So I got in at 40-1, luckily.
But if you'd have done that 8-0
Yeah, I would have had 100-1.
or 7-0, I said
Or
7-0.
40 or 40.
I said 7-0 or 8-0, didn't I?
Yeah, it's only 10-1 now.
What, 7-0?
Yeah. 6-2 has got quite a good ratio, 66-1, but who's going to
They
do
ain't
that?
getting two.
They ain't scoring a goal.
Sure. To be fair, I think the Norwich fans do actually like make fun of it when we're away. I went to Everton away, and it was like 6 minutes in, and we started singing, "We're drawing away, we're drawing
Yeah,
away, shit must you be,
We're drawing
that's
away.
like 6 minutes in,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so like, they probably will be like
Ooh.
laughing, but
Let's
after
get
the
that
game-
poll up again now. Are Chelsea still boring?
It's now 5-0 to the boys. No, sorry. 5-0 to the boys. It's so boring, isn't it, Robbie? Apparently
it's-
Chelsea are boring to
It
watch.
is boring. Too easy. No competition. Got to give him a chance, man, to make it more exciting. All right, is a chance for Norwich on the attack?
No, there isn't.
Could they get it over the halfway line? No, they can't. Here come Chelsea again. Well, this is great for their goal difference.
Oh no.
Oh!
Nearly another one for Chelsea.
think
Come
know
on,
why
boys,
I'm
I need the
worried.
9-0.
We got the poll up. Are Chelsea still boring? I'll vote yes. 61% says yes. Right, but we want more votes. So 324 people have voted so far. 61% of you say yes, Chelsea are still boring. 30% say no.
Oh, what the? I'm losing my patience for this team.
Ziyech is coming on.
And Ross Barkley.
And Ross Barkley.
Ross is beautiful, isn't he?
That's when you know
When it rains, it
they
pours.
bring on the worst two players,
Shut up.
right?
I will throw popcorn
That's
at
when you know
you.
you're playing dog shit.
5-0 up, Ziyech, warm up, man. Maybe you can get a goal today. Shut that Robbie up.
It's a 10-man Norwich.
Here comes another one.
70, 80, 90. Come
Remember-
on. Score for fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, there's no Lukaku or and there's no Werner.
Oh, don't.
Imagine if Lukaku must be sitting at home thinking,
Double
right,
figures.
I could have been either, you know, I want to get the golden boot, man. Now I need to get back quickly to be playing against these type of teams. Oh, he fell over there.
Come on, babe. Come on,
Here's it
babe.
again.
Go on, babe.
Oh,
Oh, what are you doing, you twat? Oh, Kai
well,
needs to come off. He's
Home
not been that
players
good
are headbutting
today.
each other.
he has been poor, Havertz, hasn't
He's
he?
not been great. No. Out of all the players, I think everybody's done pretty well, but he's been poor.
We're going to get a lot of stick after this.
That's embarrassing.
I'm like bored of defending us now. You can't even defend this, really. That challenge from Gibson has just
That was shocking.
it's put the cherry on top of me now.
Got yourself in the shit here as well now. Thus you're going to lose that ball.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Kai. Wake up, dude.
If he was on his
Oh,
toes
for
there.
God's sake.
And they kicked it straight out. Bloody hell, Norwich.
So irritating, isn't it, being 5-0 up? Must be really hard for you.
Babe, you weren't paying attention. That's annoying.
He's coming off the American sergeant. He's been demoted.
Send him on the fucking first
He
plane
made a
back.
private. Innit? Demoted from private to a private from
And we
sergeant.
brought on another defender. What?
Have you?
What's the point? What is the point?
To not get too embarrassed with an 8-9-0?
Too embarrassed, it's
Fortunate
5-0.
Fool says they call us boring, but we're champions of Europe. Is it Hudson-Odoi coming off?
Gilmore
Yes.
must be embarrassed. He must be thinking, do I have to go back to Norwich with
Havertz
this
off
lot?
and Havertz off for Bartley. So Hudson-Odoi off for Ziyech and Bartley.
Well, Havertz needs to come off because he's been absolutely dreadful.
Well, he is coming off. Bartley's coming on for Havertz. So who plays for striker then?
I don't know. Hold on a minute. Ziyech, so they'll move.
Maybe they won't get. Maybe they won't
No, they
get the
won't.
7.
No.
Might not get the 7 or 8 then. Maybe Ziyech would
Maybe,
be
yeah, that's what
sort
I'm saying. Ziyech maybe move.
Ziyech would play
in the
sort of
mid-
like the more forward player.
Yeah.
Kershan says, poor Billy Gilmore.
I know. He must be thinking, please let me stay here. Don't take me back to Norfolk.
And Linny MCFC, Manchester City fan, says Chelsea do play boring stuff. So let's see how the poll's going.
I know what you mean. It's been pretty boring having 5 different goal scorers.
Let's take a look at the poll. Are Chelsea still boring? 1,209 people have voted so far. 58% say yes, they are still boring.
If this is boring, I'm happy with that.
No.
If this is boring, I'm happy.
Has it been 5 different scorers?
I think it has, yeah.
Go on, babe. Go on, score!
Barkley!
Oh, close.
Just wide.
Took a shot, though, which I'm happy about.
Oh, boy.
25 minutes left, I reckon there is about. It's enough time for 4 goals.
Who do you think will win the game tomorrow? That'd be a significant.
United, Liverpool?
United, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I've got a feeling United are going to win that.
I think United are going to win. I've got a funny feeling.
Ronaldo.
Ollie turns up for those big games, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I'm just going
Although
Liverpool.
Liverpool have been brilliant this season.
No, what I will say though...
Is that Old Trafford?
Old Trafford, yeah.
What I will say though, if United have a little spell like they did against Atalanta in the first, and they're down 2-0, they won't come back from that, Liverpool.
They do that against Liverpool, man.
That's all I'll say. If they give it a good go, yeah, they've
if
got a good chance.
Atalanta are missing all their defenders.
Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, they were, yeah.
So
that's what Giovanni said, isn't it? Or whatever, yeah.
Giovanni, yeah.
Mace. Oh, what was that?
Norwich got everyone back at the moment. That's a foul.
That's a foul, yeah. No? Oh, no?
You can give it that. There's no difference between that and the other one.
Shoot!
I think the only time we ever have a chance against any of these big sides is when we're at home.
Chilwell again.
Oh, did he save that?
Not far away.
Hit the bar, didn't it?
It's got a great strike on Chilwell, hasn't it? Just over.
Oh, it didn't hit the bar. Sorry,
I think the keeper was behind it anyway.
We've had a complete and utter stinker today. And you can't have stinkers against the top sides.
Kermit the Frog says, boring, but we're champions of Europe. Keep crying. Right, Norwich.
Hello. Oh.
Come on, get one, Norwich.
I just love to see a score a goal.
Yeah, can we see one goal, Norwich?
We've scored 2 goals all season and one of them was a penalty.
Come on, babe, you're being a bit harsh now.
I actually said at half-time, we did the half-time predictions. You was out of the room. I said 5-0, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. No, I remember you hearing that.
Although I do think they'll get another one, Chelsea.
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
It must be so... People just don't understand what football fans go through. The Norwich fans who've travelled all the way from East Anglia to get here for 12:30.
You don't like Norwich. It looks like it's just there, but it's not. It's 2.5 hours away.
Huh?
Norwich is like 2 hours away, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long drive, man.
But it looks like it's just there.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it ain't.
Yeah.
It's a long drive, Norwich.
I've been to Norwich twice, 2-3 times.
How did you find it?
The place is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where the stadium is and stuff, but it's just such a trek.
What, have you been to the actual ground?
Yeah, twice.
Oh,
2 or 3 times,
what, for
actually.
Chelsea?
Timo Werner had it
Yeah.
at Sweets.
But...
Yeah, Werner's asking for sweets. Ahmed says he's asking you Leon, to hook him up with your barber.
With my barber?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I got my hair cut by someone different for the first time in a long time. I'm very loyal to my barber.
Yeah.
But because I've been in London, I had to go find somewhere. I went to somewhere in Knightsbridge, right opposite Harrods.
Ooh, that's Sophie's neck of the woods.
Harrods?
Yeah.
Ish.
Chelsea, innit? Chelsea.
I'm more Fulham though, aren't I? Yeah, no, it is around my way though.
West
Go on,
London.
babe. No. Come on, push forward. Give us some goals. Getting
Green
bored
Day.
here.
There it comes.
What was that? What was that? Stupid, Ziyech. Stupid.
I never said nothing.
I wish I could fume.
I never said
at my
nothing,
team.
Chelsea fans, about Ziyech. If he don't score today, no, I'm serious now.
What are you talking about?
All these people used to give me, the Chelsea fans used to give me stick about Ziyech. If he don't score today, that's it. You all have to bow down to me and say, Robbie, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Ziyech is officially crap, right? If you could have any of these managers at your club, who would you pick? Tuchel, Klopp, or Pep Guardiola?
Tuchel.
We're doing a poll on it right now. 34% say Tuchel.
How many? 34?
40% say Klopp.
I think Klopp.
24% say Pep. That's a surprise.
I'd say Klopp.
I'd have Pep.
Would you?
You're mad.
Either Pep or Klopp.
Yeah.
You're mad.
I think Tuchel has done
Pep or
really
Klopp
well.
is going to be, the football won't be boring, will it? So,
Shush. Stop it now.
oh my God.
You would be buzzing to be 5-0 up.
I would.
And I don't think you'd be bored either.
We only beat Norwich 1-0.
Did you?
Yeah.
That is poor.
We did have about 30 shots in the
Yeah,
game.
we did.
But we only beat them 1-0.
And he was at home as well.
Yeah.
To be
You
fair, that's
played
probably,
a-
that's
you
probably our
played
best
a lot
result.
better than this as well.
Yeah,
man.
we did.
This has been really disappointing for Norwich.
But we had a different team out as well. We had Cantwell playing,
Yeah.
Solis, Dowell was playing. I don't know why we've chopped and changed our team
Where's
so much.
Cantwell? How can you not have Cantwell?
I know, we do miss him. I think he's trying to force a move. I think he'll be off in January. I think he's trying to force a move. I think that's why he's not being picked. I don't know, there's been loads of rumours going around. All kinds of different things. Have you seen the talk about, I saw Rio Ferdinand talking in, it looked like in some sort of like parliament settings, about a player coming out, a Premier League player coming out.
Coming out as what, gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And he's obviously told certain people, but a lawyer advised him to not go public with it.
Is it?
And there's obviously, don't ever want to make
I heard about
assumptions
that.
or rumours about who that might be.
Oh, there was assumptions it was him.
There has been, but obviously like
Who?
this, Cantwell.
Who? How is it?
Cantwell, yeah, but I don't like. That's just it's rumours. Like, I'm not saying it is all at all, because, but it's a tricky one though, isn't it? Like,
You know, I don't understand. Let's just see this attack here by Chelsea. Ziyech!
nearly at your words then, didn't you?
Ziyech! And he's still travelling. Where's it going? Where's it going to end up? It's going down the Fulham Road. It's at Earl's Court. It's still going. We didn't go in the back of the net, mate. Yeah, you know, I don't listen, I'd have got that years ago where players, listen, for me, there's obviously got to be some gay football.
In 50 years, in
right?
50 years' time, there'll be
Because-
loads of them, but it's just the first
No,
one,
but
innit?
there's loads of them now. There
There
has
is.
to be.
There definitely is.
There has to
Without
be,
a doubt.
right? It's look in society, right? You know, when you see the percentages and stuff, there has to be, right? I get why back in the day they didn't want to come out because we were living in a different time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't understand. Would people really?
I don't think
Would
so.
people really give them stick on that?
Yeah, but there will always be. Oh, nearly another one.
Would there be a stigma? I actually feel that if a player comes out and says they're gay, that first person, I think they'll get a lot of credit. I feel that actually people would get really behind them.
I think
And
they would. I
That
think
person.
It's not something I think I'm like, whatever. Who
Exactly,
cares?
exactly. Who
Yeah, no-
cares?
no
but
one-
what
no
I'm
one-
saying,
no one
that's
cares
what
anymore.
that's what I think. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. There are some people, unfortunately, that would still make it an
But
issue.
that's,
Yeah, there
that's
is.
But
that's-
I do feel that player, if he came out, he ain't gonna get no stick off of players.
No, not of players.
No, no,
definitely
And he
no.
ain't gonna get
definitely
no
not.
stick off of not
Got
the
me.
chance.
6-0!
There-
Oh,
good
fuck's
save.
sake, no
Good
way!
save.
Good save.
He's made up for that howler.
Ross Bartley there, good save. Yeah, ain't gonna get no stick off players. I don't think you're gonna get no stick off 95% of fans either.
No, but there's
There'll be
always
always
going
gonna
to
be
be.
that
I think it's
5%
going to be
of
like
idiots.
the same sort of balance as like the racism thing. It's like
But
there's always going to be...
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Normally the people that are like that are very narrow-minded anyway about colour, about sexuality.
Yeah.
Like it sort of actually comes quite well together. So.
Oh no.
Not
Havertz!
Oh, another
Sorry, not
Havertz,
Havertz. Ziyech. I've even forgotten his name now.
He was gone.
Great save, thank you. Thank you, Krul, for that save.
That's what I want though, more shots on target like that. That would have been a wicked goal.
Straight at him, wouldn't it?
Would have been a wicked goal though.
Chelsea fans, get ready to bow down and say sorry.
I think my 9-0's out of the question.
I told you in a 9-0.
To be fair, it's been
I
5.
said 7 though. I said, what? Did you put that money on the 7-0?
No.
It's been 5 since the sending off.
7-0 was,
Yeah.
there wasn't very good odds on that one.
What's going on here?
What's going on? Where's the ball?
Pushing and shoving. Handbags. I reckon they're probably winding them up, aren't they?
Good ball, good ball. Oh. Go on, babe, No,
There it is.
no. Handball, no.
Handball they're calling for.
Handball, it is a handball. That was a complete
No, it's gone
handball.
corner. It was right at him. He was right. They're going to
checking
check it. They're going to check it probably.
What's the point?
Total
Ooh,
handball.
that's handball.
Come on.
That's
He's gone like this.
That's handball, mate. He tried to
Come
save
on.
it. He tried to
Take it with
save
his
it.
hand.
He tried to save it. I mean, it is right near to him.
Have mercy, for fuck's sake.
That's handball. That's handball, surely. He's tried to save it. He's protecting his face at the end of the day. I get it, but
Look. Come on.
that's handball, mate.
It's the clearest
Sorry.
handball we've seen this season.
Penalty. Handball.
Come on.
It's nothing to check, man. That's handball.
What are we checking exactly here?
That's handball.
That is, isn't it? It was probably going in.
What's he
He's got to look at it.
What is wrong with them? This is what I mean about
That always means it is a penalty.
Why are you
No, but
going to look
I
at
don't
it?
even know why he needs to look at the screen.
That is
They should
embarrassing.
just be telling him it's handball.
But that's what I mean. You've got actual officials.
Look at the
Are they
fans
dumb?
behind. Look.
Are they uneducated? Do they not know what they're doing? Do they not watch football? Come on. Come on, it's obviously a handball,
He's
mate.
got to give that. He's got to give that.
Obviously.
Penalty
Fucking hell.
given.
I want to know who
Why
the
did he
VAR
need
people
to?
are.
Yeah, why did he need to check? You know,
Oh,
why
it's
are they
embarrassing,
saying?
mate.
That's not a referee. They're saying to him, go and check it. He give him a yellow card. I think that's harsh to give him a yellow card for it because the guy is protecting his face.
Who is it?
There we go. It's been a really close game. Unfortunately, Chelsea have now got a penalty in the 82nd minute and they're going to win it. Just.
Jorginho's got off though. So who's taking it?
Mal? Yeah, Mace.
Incoming 6-0.
Hold on, let me get my trusted...
Right, here it comes for number 6. This is Mason Mount with a penalty. I told you to put that money on a 7. You see, you didn't listen to me, Sophie. Jorginho there's thinking, bloody, I could have had that. Mount's a miss.
Go on, Mace.
Hey, Krul's good at saving penalties.
He is.
Go on, Mace.
No, he's gonna miss it.
Go on, Mace, go on, Mace,
He's
go on,
gonna
Mace.
miss. Look.
Oh, what a smug little...
Great save.
you bellend. See him licking
I
his
told
lips.
you. Hey,
Oh, yeah, I love
told
that.
you, I
I
told you,
love
man.
that from you, Timmy
I
Krul.
told you, Krul's good at saving penalties, man. I just remembered.
He was so
But
smugster there.
No,
before
but
taking it, wasn't he?
I said to you already, Krul, I actually don't think he's a bad keeper. It's the people in front of him.
Oh, is he off his line?
He's well off his
don't
line.
give me
Is he off his line? If we take it again,
We've got to take it again.
I think he's got to take it again. He's off his line, Tim
He was
Krul.
off his
break,
line, so
man.
we got to take it again. Don't worry,
You
people.
lucky, Mount is lucky.
No.
He was off his line.
There's nothing lucky about that, babe. That is the rules of the game.
Timmy Krul's gone over to chin him.
He's definitely off his line, mate. Take that again. You're off your line. You can't get away with that no more. They got VAR. Yes, he's off. You can clearly see it there.
Like that made a difference. It was a shit
It
penalty
was a
anyway.
shit penalty, but he's got to take it again. The Chelsea fans giving Krul stick. Can he miss it?
Mace, bang
Right,
it in.
is he going to score? Is he going to score? You think Krul will save it a second
He
time?
needs to save it again, yeah.
Mace, just bang it in
Mace
this
to
time.
score?
You've got to bang it in,
You
though,
think he's
straight away.
scoring?
Yeah, he's got to bang it in straight away.
Put your phone on it, yeah?
Yeah?
Right, you put your phone on it. Right, let's see.
Mace is going to score, yeah.
Here it comes. Come
Here
on,
we go.
Krul, man. We need a new
Here
phone.
we go, people.
I want to see what's in that phone as well. Come on, Krul. That phone will be mine. I need a phone. Right, here we go.
Go on, Mace. Go on, Mace. Woo! Go, babe!
He nearly saved
Come
it.
on, come on.
He nearly saved it. You're
So
lucky.
boring, isn't it? So boring.
Yeah, very boring.
6.
6-0. But you see, Sophie, I can't believe you didn't put that 7-0 on. Tuchel's laughing. It's an absolute horror show. Go on, babe, says LeBron James.
Come on, 9-0.
Oh, he
9-0.
nearly saved it as well.
He nearly saved it. Look, it was another crap penalty. Look. Oh, he's hit him and gone in.
Oh, come on.
He's off his line again as well for this one. So that would have been retaken as well. Ah, that poor lady, Norwich fan, she looks, look at the bags under her eyes, man. She looks like she's been up all night. And now she's going to have to drive all that way back home. Nimbo says, what a boring celebration by Sophie. Said your celebration was boring.
Same every time, innit? I just shake it and get down.
Boring, boring Chelsea, says Leanie.
Oh, 6-0, man.
I just keep going.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Leo, I just keep going back to when you said, let's just keep it 1-0 for as long as possible.
How long did it last? What, 6 minutes?
Oh, man. Poor guy, man. Listen, I've been on the end of that at Stamford Bridge as well, 6-0.
Have you?
Yeah, they beat us 6-0 one time, man.
It was
at
Arsene
Stamford
Wenger's
Bridge.
something game in
Yeah,
charge, wasn't it?
1,000th game, right? Or something like that. Honestly,
Oh.
man, that was embarrassing, man.
Oh, he's going to get the ball
Terrible.
taken off of him
Do
here,
you
isn't
know
he?
what though? We've got like, when you look at our defence, we've got like Kabak, who played in the Champions League with Liverpool. Like,
Yeah, but he was crap at Liverpool.
he wasn't all that, was he?
No.
Starts for Turkey, who also were crap.
They
in the
were crap.
Euros.
Remember them against Italy?
Oh. I just don't get what we're meant to do, man. Like,
I think you've got to the manager's got to be considered to. I mean, this is Chelsea. You're playing-
Considered?
Considered to be go.
You shouldn't be losing 6-0 at all, though.
Yeah, I mean, you've got.
It doesn't matter who, does it, really?
no.
JP says Kabak got relegated with Schalke, which is true.
Yep, I know.
I'll give him a free kick, ref. Still no goal for Ziyech, though.
Oh, for God's sake, mate, come on. What does that matter?
Easiest game of the thing. Surely he's got to score. Cassia says, Robbie, what are you going to stream tomorrow? Barcelona versus Real Madrid, or Man United versus Liverpool, Tottenham versus West Ham, or PSG versus Marseille? There are some great games on tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we are doing Manchester United versus Liverpool. That's the big game.
I'm surprised you're not covering West Ham Spurs, though. Earlier on one. Come on, the boys. 9-0. 9-0. Oh, that was poor.
There you go. Come on, this.
I don't think Loftus-Cheek has been that great since
What
he's
was
come
he
on.
doing there?
So slow, man.
So slow. I move quicker than that.
I mean, Loftus-Cheek is also 5 times his size.
Yeah, but still, that's it. That's Ziyech. Get up. Get up, Ziyech, man. What are you trying to die for at this stage?
We're just a laughing stock.
Mason Mount on a hat trick, by the way. Yeah, get at it. Ziyech, get up. Ade says, let's be having you.
Yeah.
Delia Smith.
We're such a banter club, aren't we, really? We just get battered by everyone. I put a video up the other day. Did you see that comments that, what's his name, Talksport, ex-Spurs, Jamie Hara,
Oh, Jamie Hara.
when he made the comments about like making it like an 18-team league and stuff. And
Yeah, yeah.
he was like, kick Norwich out because they're pointless and stuff. I'd done a video about it online and people were just coming for Norwich, man, like just saying like we are pointless and irrelevant. And
Yeah,
that.
but you know, so what? I thought what he was chatting was rubbish.
Yeah, I think
right,
it was
because at the end
rubbish,
of the day, Norwich won the championship.
yeah, so we would still
Right,
win it
so
anyway.
they're having a poor season, but they won the championship. They deserve to be in the Premier League. If they're not good enough, they'll go down.
Yeah.
We're
Oh, God, babe.
Ziyech.
Stay on your feet, pass.
Free
What?
kick.
What's
He
wrong
was
with
offside.
it?
He was offside.
Oh.
Active Dan says, Willian better than Ziyech. Laughing emojis. Well, I do not see no evidence that he is. Certainly at Chelsea, Willian was way better than Ziyech, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but William was there for years. I think we've got to give it a chance here,
No,
yeah?
but even from his first year, way better.
I don't know. 3 minutes at a time.
What is he going to say in his interview after the game?
I mean, 6-0 was a fantastic scoreline
Say,
anyway.
well, but he tries to blame the 10 men. Leaving out the fact that, you know what I mean, they were already 5-0 down. Here goes Rudiger again. Oh, no, sorry, Loftus-Cheek.
I think you've actually been better.
Oh, that was a great pass.
Go on,
Surely
babe.
that's
Ziyech
Surely that's
throws in.
offside.
Here comes 7.
Woo!
There it is.
Mason!
Mason Mount with a hat-trick.
Mason!
Sophie.
Shake it.
No, shake it. I told you.
Shake it.
7-0. Put the
Yeah, but it wasn't, the odds
You
were
see?
shit. But the odds were shit.
So what, you'd have won.
Yeah, but
7-0,
I'm just
I
happy for
told
my
you.
babes. The 9-0's still on. We've got 2 more minutes left.
No, you're taking the piss now.
The 9-0 is still on. People was like, I'm going to give Norwich some credit, 2-0. I was like, nah, 4.
Hat-trick for Mason Mount. It was all made by the runner Loftus-Cheek. What a great run.
7-0.
Woo!
Great pass back. Actually, Ziyech, that was a good pass back.
Let's
And
go,
here it
babe.
comes.
Let's go. Well done, babe.
7-0. Shake it for real. Not you, Leon.
No. I'm just going to go get my jumbo sausage after this.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about this, bro.
Can I come?
I'm sorry about this, man. I feel your pain. I really do.
Darling,
didn't think
this
it
is
was
what
gonna
you
be
call
this bad.
you've been extorted. What's the word? Like?
Oh, is he offside?
No, he's onside.
Ooh, I think last year that would have been offside. They would have done them lines and all that.
Yeah.
With
But
the
I think
arm.
this year they'll give, which is the right thing to do, give it the benefit of the doubt. Sarang says, still hoping for a 7-6 to Norwich.
Well, it's going to have to be 8-7 now, isn't it?
8-7, yeah, 8-7. Anyway, we're in the last minute, if that's
Thank
any
God.
consolation. Erhan says, bring Leon on for the other team stream so he doesn't have to endure Norwich in the future.
Come be a mutual.
That's why I went to the Arsenal game last night. Because I thought it'd be nice to be surrounded by happy fans.
Loftus-Cheek, run in there, babe. Oh, it's that poor from Norwich there. Go on, babe.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
foul.
free kick. Right, let's go. 8-0. Let's go. Leon, are you all right over there?
This is the worst I've seen.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the worst I've ever
Tommy
seen.
Sin says, Farker has to be sacked.
I think...
You can't, babe. You can't justify that. You
Now,
can never lose 7-0.
when I actually deep this now, I think this is the worst I've seen us. Like, probably ever. I can't remember us playing this bad.
It's shocking.
We've not created anything. What can you remember one chance? Apart from when that poor pass back went in?
What was that about? Oh, come on, babe. Ziyech, that was poor, mate.
Who?
Ziyech.
Who?
Shh.
Anyway, that's the end of the game. The referee has blown up.
God for that.
It's finished 7-0, which I told Sophie to put money on, and she didn't, but it's finished 7-0.
And a clean
Chelsea
sheet.
are still boring. Norwich are still crap.
We're boring because we don't concede. Oh, well.
Leon, sorry, man. I'm sorry, Leon, man.
No words, mate. No words. I think after like earlier on saying they're not going to sack him after this sort of game, I do genuinely think he is under massive pressure to go now. And I think the fans will now, like, I think if it was like 4, it's like...
And we didn't have Lukaku or Werner.
Exactly, this is what I mean.
Jesus.
This isn't even against, this
Can
isn't
you
even
just
against the
imagine?
full strength.
Can
Like,
you just imagine?
No, it would have been 10. Like, the fact it's not against the full strength Chelsea, no one else is going to go there and lose 7-0 this season.
Jesus, no Lukaku.
Who have you played from like lower leagues in the cup or anything like that?
Who was our lower league team in the Carabao Cup? I was there. I can't remember now.
What was the score?
I think we won it just about. Hold on a minute. When was
That's
it?
what I mean, just about.
No, I was there.
Like, there's going to be teams in cups who go and play against that same team that don't let 7 goals in.
No, well, they didn't.
That's what I mean.
It's shocking.
And this team is a team full of international players.
I'll tell you,
like,
he's
for
brave
Norwich.
there. Farker going over to clap the fan where he didn't go the full distance.
Oh yeah,
he
didn't
pulled
want
back.
to, mate. He didn't want to go there.
Chelsea's top.
Yeah,
And
it
that
was
Look
Chelsea.
at that goal
It was
difference
Chelsea
now.
Villa I went to
Yeah,
see.
done wonders for their
okay.
wonders for their goal difference. Norwich firmly at the bottom. Look at that goal difference, -21. Jesus, only 2 points out of 9 games. They've got to start turning around things fast, or they're going to be gone before Christmas.
We've got Leeds and Southampton coming up.
Those are must wins,
Must wins.
must win games.
If we don't, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Oh,
Well,
man.
between Palace and you guys, you're sort of the bottom half. But have you got Leeds? You've got Leeds. You said soon. That's a chance you could actually win that game.
Yeah, we need to win that. We have to win that.
Just going back to that poll that we did, if you could have any of these managers at your club, who would you pick? 40% went Klopp, 37% Tuchel, and 21% Pep. Tuchel's doing a great job, isn't he?
So good. Like you think not a lot of managers would know what to do without Lukaku and Werner. I mean, okay, fine. I'm not the biggest fan of Werner. Nobody is, but he does come on and offer something else if we haven't got our main striker. But to have both of them go out in the same game in the Champions League, he had to think of, okay, who else have I got on the bench? And actually the substitutions he made. So he's brought on Loftus-Cheek. He's brought on Ross Barkley. There are other English players he can bring on. But we just had no matter what, we just kept going. And even when Mendy had that, he had to have that save. I think we were 4-0 up by this point. He was still angry. He was still pissed off. And that's the drive I think Tuchel puts into them. No matter what the score is, you just keep on going.
I wish we'd done that.
It's a really, really rough day for you.
Yeah.
You still let in another 2-3 goals when you had your defender, when you brought on another defender,
Yeah.
which is another issue I think you've got to address at that point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had 10 men for like half an hour, but before then we'd already let 4 in, hadn't we, or 5? I can't remember. It's just, it went from bad to worse. Gibson should be held massively accountable for the absolute, because I think we maybe could have, not that it's any much better, like 5-0, but with 11 players on the pitch still, you're thinking maybe you can have at least not let 7 in. Do you know what I mean? Gibson's going to rightfully take some shit for that, because that was ridiculous.
All right, well, listen, this ended up...
Brilliant. There's not much to say really though, is there? Other than I'm just so proud today.
I thought it was boring.
Oh, come on. I am bored. That is boring. If it's boring to keep clean sheets, I'm sorry. If it's boring to score 7 goals,
Boring.
I'm sorry. It was relaxed. I'll put it that way.
It was a fantastic performance by Chelsea. Ruthless performance by them. The sort of performances that shows you that they are serious title contenders. They can win the league this year, and they've got a great manager. They've got a great team, great squad. They're missing their 2 main men in Lukaku, £100 million player, and Timo Werner, and they still won easily, 7-0, absolutely destroyed Norwich City. Norwich got a lot of work to do if they're going to get, but there's still a lot of time, but got to start pulling things around. I mean, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we've got another watch-along coming up later on, Brighton versus Manchester City. So that should be a really interesting one. Make sure you check it out here. We've got Expressions hosting that one, so make sure you check that out. But it has finished Chelsea 7. I think that's the biggest win of the season so far in the Premier League.
Woo!
Norwich 0. Chelsea is still boring though, right? Thank you,
Shut up.
Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. Commiserations, Leon. Commiserations to Leon as well. And thank you to you guys for watching. Don't forget we'll be back later. Don't forget tomorrow we've got a big watch along, a special one that we're doing for the Man United Liverpool game. We're doing it at the Box Park. It's a watch party. Top squad special. We've got loads of gamers competing to win a PS5 and also a pair of Beats headphones on the day. It's going to be absolutely huge, so make sure you check it out. We're taking it on the road tomorrow, so for that big game, Manchester United versus Liverpool. So make sure you check that out. But we're out of here. Chelsea 7, Norwich 0.